was, I think, I'm not gonna touch OBS. I touched it. It's good the way it is.
I had a dream that Markiplier made his own version of OBS, and it was so much better. And I downloaded it and started, and I got a little stressed because I had to start it and I had to reset everything. And by the time I was almost done resetting it, I woke up from my dream.
Damn.
I don't know why it was
That's crazy.
Markiplier who did it, but
It's a little too. It's so vivid.
Old marker pliers.
It's one of those
Yeah,
times.
Markiplier is actually the villain of the next campaign.
Oh God. Your dream was actually just you in another timeline.
Yeah, this is actually Markiplier in an alternate universe. That if he was blonde, that's what this king.
Yeah, if he had like a pink mustache.
Yeah, Wilford Warstash. You know what? Yeah, if the hair was black, I could technically see it.
Would
Yeah.
be him. I gotta get.
You know, if he was actually tall.
I could see him in a group of people where like they all clothe their hair a different color. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe throwing an Irish guy in the mix.
Quick shot of.
I would say that king, like, if he was like IRL, like, you know, nationality, I would say Icelandic, definitely.
Icelandic.
Ooh, I would love to go there one day.
Yeah.
Oh, they're also like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, pretty much. They're units down over there.
Yeah.
So for me, that's just the land of the giants.
Short.
Yeah, Markiplier is short. He's like 5'4".
Huh?
He doesn't look like
it because
he
just.
He is not.
He's not 5'4", but it's a funny joke that.
I was like, I thought he was
like wait, hold on.
But she looks short, like compared to his friends, because they're all like 6 feet.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I
know what's funny?
Goddamn high school.
Is, my roommate is taller than me. He's like, I'm 5'8", he's like 5'10".
He's 5'10".
But,
okay, 5'10's pretty.
But every time he has a couple of friends that come over and we play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. And they're so much taller than him, which means obviously way taller than me, but he looks short in comparison to them, which I think is kind of funny because I'm used to him being tall because he's.
I can't wait to bash on Tomato when I see him.
Listen, my 5'2" ass is gonna fit everywhere.
Listen, Tomato, you and I, we used to go down to where Gail is and hang out during the October seasonal event.
I'm planning on going there for November. October.
Yeah.
I'm going there October.
Yeah.
For the Ren Fair.
Almost forgot.
Yeah, Ren Fair.
You're all so far away from me.
One of my friends no longer works.
They can get to you though.
Me.
And you do have Lord B and Nadia nearby with the other Harpers too.
Oh, I was talking about real life.
IRL, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Instead of just buying a plane ticket and coming by.
We could all meet up IRL and have Corvo DMS IRL.
Corvo.
Oh my god, that would be
IRL. I can use my dice.
Oh my god.
I can use
definitely want
to dice.
Yeah.
You were saying?
Let me think. Beef, are you good to go?
Yes.
Are you live? I don't see you.
I am in fact live. It took a while, but we finally got there.
Let me go into your channel. Who else is live?
Don't...
Everyone else is live.
Everyone else is live.
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, everyone else is live. I don't see you live, Skay.
I had to refresh.
Oh, you're live here. Okay, here we go. Yeah. For some reason, it wasn't going at the top there. All right.
Where's our battle music?
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna be playing that in just a moment because there's a new track for this session.
Oh.
But first, we have to do a recap. And since Tomato was the last one here yet again,
yep,
the honor falls upon you, my friend.
Well. We started off the previous session, me giving everyone a makeover.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. You guys all new outfits and stuff like that. Very badass.
Yeah. Heck yeah, I loved it. And I feel like did everyone? I don't know who else has their own inspiration, but I wasn't aiming for it, but we all got inspiration. So, whoopee. We appeared in this big, I don't even know, ritual room. Freaking, we had King, who was nearby to the big thing here, spewing what I think is supposed to be blood. Everything is supposed to be.
The blood is coming up in towards that mouth.
It's like searing blood that basically burns anything that falls in. Uh,
Tasty.
King was doing a ritual. Warden Buck was in the center. I think he was planning on something as well, while also trying to sending the automatons to guard every path towards him. Madam Foxfleece and the children, along with 9, were all up top with King, and the children were, I think, helping him with the ritual, with magic. Automatons all around. I was about to say your entire name. Barnabas managed to see, I think, a hint of a very specific automaton, which was a mech suit being piloted by Jones. And as it were, turns out King is a bit of a liar. So it wasn't like just against him; it was against everyone with him. So we were fighting. We're fighting a big ass peep 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 peep, along with the automatons who are being controlled with a signal from the mech suit. Battle ensues. Jones gets turned into a chipmunk, I think.
Elephant shrew.
Yeah,
Yeah, that tiny elephant
tiniest,
shrew.
the little tiny, almost 2 centimeter thing.
Yeah.
So he failed to save, got turned into that. Barnabas managed to at least get onto the mech suit. Took a little bit before he was able to actually get in for the piloting and start trying to take control of the automatons around him within 50 feet. Not before taking some damage and also almost falling into the pit of blood due to King being King and doing his kicks and stuff. We were working to interrupt the ritual, which we since then have been able to interrupt the entire ritual. What's it called? Renani has been fighting, managed to get into the center. Stuff happened and almost got ambushed. Vorin tried to ambush Saria as she was trying to fly her way towards the middle. So unfortunately, the group had started to get very split up on the map and put into a very disadvantageous position, where we would be forced to burn a lot of resources just to stay alive. But sometime in the middle, allies started to spring up everywhere.
Allies.
The Harpers sprang up all the way to the top left. Jackals also sprang up. Madam Foxfleece is moving to fight Jacob as Jacob and the Growl. No, they're not Growlers. Which one were they?
The Jackals. Jacob is the leader of the Jackals.
Right, the Jackals, yeah. So
trying to steal the children's power for their own.
Yeah. So Madam Foxfleece is working to, 1, fight off Jacob, and 2, save the sisters. As well to us, our comrades, Carlina, Beck, Milos. Why did I almost say Barnabas? And some cleaners had popped in.
As well as Lord B.
Oh yeah, Lord B.
Yeah.
Jesus, that guy, Lord B.
And Nadia.
Lord B.
Yeah. The Harpers, Nadia, Lord B. and Nadia are up there. Nothing's gonna happen between them. I know it.
They probably won't be married when all this
They
is
loyal.
done.
Yeah, totally. I get it. Honestly, those two are like clutching, especially Lord B. He's just a fist full of clutch.
For real.
We started to find some sort of middle ground, and then Baltana had to deal with, I think, almost 10 automatons. Lightning bolted
12.
a bunch of them, but 12. That's even more.
Yeah.
Lightning bolted them, but not enough to kill them. Unfortunately, she would go down unconscious for a moment, but she would roll a nat
20
for 1 HP, staying awake and pulling the trigger on summoning Lolth. Who
friggin' law.
Who's like at least.
Yes, and also
almost,
as Loth was summoned, Cage, the mark on your back disappeared.
Yup, which is really bad for me because she wants me dead. Oh god, I think she's like.
No, the mark going away is a good thing.
Yeah, well, a good thing, but like I was trying to use it
Good and
as a
bad,
bargaining.
yeah.
I was trying to use it as a bargaining chip if need be. Wasn't
Yeah.
expecting Baltana
Well, when
to
we get to the
do
turn,
my
you can
card.
investigate that.
Yeah. But we were almost dead. People managed to get healed up. The last people to show up were Jericho and the Mambas, who are unfortunately far to the corner. They will have to do their thing. We are trying to survive. Vorin is Vorin because I'm pretty sure he's going insane.
Yeah. He wants the
Dog.
staff to resurrect his and Saria's like family and childhood village.
Yeah.
Saria think it's a bad idea to do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's his whole arm of worms. Okay, but other than that, oh, Jones is dead.
Yeah, Jones
Oh.
fell into the
Yes.
blood.
Yeah, Jones is dead. I've completely forgot about him. You know who also forgot about him? Barnabas did because he wasn't worth mentioning. So he couldn't even get the last word in. He was just dead. Perfect ending for a person who was just a little too full of himself. But
He tried so
that's
hard to
where
do
we
so
are
much.
now for the most part.
Yeah. And as such, Tomato, that was an amazing recap. You have
Round of applause.
inspiration. You can
Wait,
keep that
take
for yourself, or you
Let's
can give it
go!
to someone else.
Let's go. Heck
Either
yeah.
now or for later. So yes,
Well,
you're
later,
going to
yeah.
need it.
Heck yeah.
All right, gang. So, as Tomato said, Love enters the ring, and as she does so, everyone in the arena stands still, even King, and stares at her. Renani, Cage, Saria, and Barnabas, I am going to need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Oh.
God. Do I have any more?
I'm not exactly
Please
great
tell
at
me I have
these.
Wisdom saving?
I'm gonna use a flash of genius.
Okay, that's a fail. That's a fail.
Please tell me.
That's a success.
What do I have? Flash of genius? Oh, plus 4.
God.
21
That is
total.
success. Barnabas and
Okay.
Renani, you feel staring at Love, a gargantuan-sized creature. This aura of dread and fear compels inside you. You are automatically frightened of Love.
Ooh.
In
I
terms of
can't
I
be
was already
frightened.
frightened by Loth, but
you
hey,
can't be
know.
frightened. Okay, so yeah,
can't
you are not
be
frightened.
frightened.
Barnabas, you are frightened of Love.
Oh yeah.
You officially have the frightened
Ooh.
condition. In
Owly
terms
bear
of
coming
who
in.
else is frightened, let me see. Good. The only people who are frightened are going to be Jacob, and
Good.
they are also going to be Vorin as well, shockingly enough.
Warren's a
Whoa.
cow.
Oh,
So yeah, the only two
Sweet.
people who are frightened are going to be Jacob and Vorin. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to check for Madame Flax, please, as well. I'm going to roll for her real quick.
I'm so glad I have Mr. Owly
That's a
Bear.
success.
Yeah. Get
So yeah, that-
swept.
As Love enters the ring and you all feel this aura, this air change around you, she smiles and says, I'm going to give you all one choice. Join and give me the children, or die. And you see King just smirk with his cannon ready to fire.
Oh.
God, maybe we should just let them fight it out.
Yeah,
us just
Yeah.
like
In response to Love's question, does anyone say anything, or is it just being silenced?
If I talk, I'm getting my ass beat.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we say anything, she's gonna turn to us and just I'm good.
I usually have a mouth for these moments, but not here.
No, I really would say something had it been anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, you are
Yeah.
canonically frightened right now, so
Yeah.
that does check
Wasn't-
out.
Listen, I've been
Friggin'
frightened the
Loth.
entire time I've been here.
And I've already
Okay.
met Loth once.
Mhm.
And it did not go well for me in Saria. I did
In
not
that
like
case, I believe it is time for King to take his turn as he is first up in the initiative with this new track. How's that for audio
Oh.
levels?
Pretty good.
Yes.
All right, so it
Yes.
is King's turn up right now. He is going to He's going to smirk, look at Love and say, 2 birds and 1 stone. I finally get to kill this little peasant. he is going to go up. He is going to walk up. Barnabas, if you want your automaton to take an opportunity attack, you get one of those. If you or if you just want to let it be, then by all means go for it.
No, I think I'll let this one be.
All right, so this is going to be an axe here. Let me go ahead and pull up Loft's sheath as well. This is going to be very interesting. He's going to just dash up, dust kicking up behind him, and he is going to take his axe and try to dig it into one of her spider legs here. Let's go ahead and get this dice roll ready. That is going to be a hit. He does get the multi-attack. That is going to be a miss for the second one. He is going to, let's see here. This is going to be 4d10 damage. So let's see here, 4d10 plus, let me see here. Oh, no plus there. So that is going to be 27 points of damage as he takes one of his axe swings and just goes at her leg. Loft grimaces in pain as he goes for the second attack. She managed to dodge out of the way. For his bonus action, he is going to go ahead and do, let me see here. He is going to do a kick. Let me see here. It's not going to do much, but it's something. That is going to be a miss as he tries to kick and pin one of Loft's legs down, and she managed to dodge out of the way there. And he just sort of huffs. And it now goes over to Loft's turn.
Yay!
Yay. Oh, yeah. Let me go ahead and take away some of the damage here. Let me
What
see
if
here.
we all just decided to sit back? Like, everyone just, like, skip
Yeah.
their turns.
No
we
one
just
make
sit
a
back
move.
Yeah,
and
straight up.
watch
Hey,
them.
this guy's got 3 stocks.
No one makes a single move.
Okay,
Like a
so
Jurassic
Loft is going to let out a screech as she is going to take her fangs and she's going to try and bite down onto King with her fangs. Let me see here. That is going to be right. That is going to be a miss as she tries to bite into it. King combat rolls out of the way and just sort of laughs. She still has 2 more attacks. Let me see here. She is now going to do her unarmed strikes. Let me see here. His AC is that. Okay. And she adds that. Very good. Hit. Hit. She takes both of her claws and just swipes at King's chest. She is going to deal, let's see here. This is going to be 4d4 plus 10 on each attack. 7, 10, so 17 plus 20 is going to be 47 points of damage against King. As he gets his armor pierced, he bleeds out a little bit of a shock and pain. Let's see here. That's going to be minus 47 points of damage there. Let me see. Ooh, boy. That was a hefty hit on King. But that is all Lop is going to be able to do on this turn. Let me see here. I just want to make sure. Hold on.
All these legendary actions that make me
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah.
Sorry, there is a lot of math going on
What
here.
if, like, on our turns, dealing with, like, everything else, they just use their legendary actions to just beat each other up?
That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay, so as King and Loft take their turns, Barnabas, you go over and you see truly the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah.
It is your turn. You are still frightened. What do you do?
I am going to whistle to myself counter charm,
Ooh.
which gives me advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened.
Heck yeah.
In this case, I will say that it actually repels the frightened condition for you at this moment.
Let's go. Just gotta center
So
myself.
you are no longer
on
frightened.
My feng shui, and I want to use a bonus action to control these 2. Oh, I don't have the ruler. These 2 automatons here because they're within my
Yes.
ATV.
Yes.
To help
Correct.
these guys beat up Warden Buck, I guess, but just by shooting him.
Yes, they don't have the
actually-
they don't have the ability to get close into it because of the way it's crowded, but they can psychic blast them.
Yeah. Actually, as a matter of fact, all these guys, everyone just shoot Buck.
Wait, but
Yeah.
but don't kill him.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I will say that you it's
Okay.
highly unlikely that he's going to die because of HP
Oh.
and stuff like that.
Okay, well, then
Actually,
fire
wait a second.
away.
If you're going to command him to do that, he is going to take a legendary action.
Do
Oh.
what exactly?
And he is actually going to try and grapple Kraylina as a human shield.
Oh heck no! She uses her legendary resistance.
That's going to be a 4. He does get... Wait, hold on. Does he still have...
Does he still have? Oh.
He still has an ability which allows him to re-roll an attack roll, which I guess this does technically qualify as that.
Yeah.
That is going to be a... Yeah.
I hate
So Warden Buck straight up sees the automatons over to his left. He sees Renani wielding his trident. He straight up takes a dagger out of his pocket, grabs Kalina, and puts it towards his throat. Everyone calm down now.
I'm gonna hold the order to fire, I guess.
Yeah, and he is currently like positioning her over the edge with like the dagger towards her throat as she
Could I order the automatons to hold the fire action?
If you just want to like prepare to fire like straight up on Buck the moment you want to do that, yeah, by all means.
Yeah, the moment they have a clear shot and Karlina is not in danger of falling to her death.
Yes.
Okay, Renata, you're up. Well, on your turn.
If that's your turn, is there anything else you want to do for your turn, Barnabas?
Nope, that's my action and bonus action.
Okay, so it now goes over to Jacob. Jacob, staring up in fear after being knocked back into the wall by Fox Fleece, stares up at Love and says, "Enough is worth this fight." And he straight up takes the disengage action and bolts. He flies away.
Twice.
Ain't worth it.
He exits the initiative. He is gone.
Oh, that's what you were doing all along. You just wanted him out of the initiative.
Lord B is now going to go next. He is going to see these jackals, but he's going to look over, and the jackals actually let go of 9. And they start bowing to Loth.
The jackals immediately swap sides? Are you kidding me? They
Bro,
have no loyalty.
Nadia and Lord B look towards each other and just look kind of confused as they're sort of at a standstill. They don't want to piss off Loth, and 9 looks at them sort of confused as well. So, let me see here. That's Lord B. Ilos. Ilos looks over to you, Cage, looks over to you, Renani, and with a look, you can tell, you can't, of course he can't really speak because Ilos,
Yeah.
but he kind of looks over to you guys for guidance on what to do in this situation here. He could try to stun Warden Buck, but if he does so, he drops Karlina.
Oh, no, he's so far away from me.
What do you mean? He's right there.
Yeah, he's right there.
It's my turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, turn
I'm like,
he's literally right beside you.
God, there's so many fucking initiative counts that Renati's 18 is still like halfway down the list.
Yeah.
Oh man, can I just give him a look of like hold and tilt?
Yeah, do you want him just like prepare an action to like do something? He'll just prepare an action for that. He's gonna ready an action. It goes over to Baltana actually. She is daisy-eyed and beaten to an absolute pulp, but still somehow standing. She is going to stand up. She has like half of her body is completely charred. And this, I will actually say Renani on that nat 20, I will tell you what happened with her and stuff like that when it goes over to your turn. Because you did roll to see like what happened with her prior to like this official session start. She is going to stand up and she is going to do her best to hobble over towards the children. She is limping along using like the railing to help like keep her steady and stuff like that. And she's going to use her action to dash, but she gets there very, very slowly. And that's her turn. And now it goes over to Buck's turn. And he is going to dig the knife a little bit into Karlina's neck and say, "Hey, over to you, Renani. Careful now. Don't want to lose another loved one now, do you?" So, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna fight the big spider bitch over there. And I'll consider sparing her. You heard me. Go over and help out King, where she dies.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan. Sure.
What do you say?
I'm just not gonna answer. I'm just not gonna answer. I'm just
As you
gonna stare him
refuse to
down.
answer, the knife digs a little bit deeper into Carlina as she yelps in pain. You see blood trickling down her chest. I'm not asking, sweetheart.
What if you tried to wrestle the knife from his hands?
It's not even my turn. I can't. Oh no. I'll just.
Well, the way
Like,
their initiative order
instantly.
goes is that, like, it's Bug, Carlina, then
Yeah.
Renani.
Yeah.
So I will say that
Open.
right at the gate.
Yeah.
I will say
Fingers
that in this
crossed.
moment, since this is like a Mexican standoff, I will say that that's his turn. It goes over to Carlina and Renani. What do you guys want to do?
Oh no.
Simultaneous turn. Simultaneous turn.
Hands.
Oh.
Love
I don't know.
wins.
I don't
You
even
see
know.
Carlina say, like, look over and give you a look of saying, like, do it. And she kind of like shakes her head. And she mouths, it's okay.
Renani's just gonna be like cursing to herself. Just like whisper cursing, but like loud enough that like pretty much everyone can hear it.
Yep.
Man.
And I can't help yet.
I have two rages.
Does Renani know karate?
I wish.
Just
Maybe I
sweep him.
should've.
Sweep him off the floor, throw him on like.
Should have went with a monk.
It would have been so good.
Dude, repulse the monkey.
What's the plan here?
I'm
And always
going
hold as
to-
well too.
True, but I don't think I'm gonna.
Saria can do something if she lives. Just
I'm
saying.
going
Oh,
to.
she
pop-
won't hit the bottom on this turn if he drops her. She still has like I think 2 turns before she hits the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has about like 2 turns before she hits the bottom, but it's going to take like an action and stuff like that to help her up, which, you know, spending, you know, action economy here.
Yeah.
I would just let her fly.
That's honestly, what I was. Unfortunately.
He's got her pointed towards the automatons, right?
I'm sorry, what?
What
Well,
direction
he's
is
got her,
that?
Yeah,
like,
pointed towards
dangling-
like the main automatons. Like the way that it's
Yeah.
worked is like he's got one hand like ripping her throat, another hand towards her blade.
Yeah.
Like Carlina's back is towards the automatons covering Bug, and he's like eyeing down like Renati Cage eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Beck over there with like a look of fear and stuff like that is in his eyes, and you see him kind of like nodding as he's like looking ready to jump.
Or that paladin's got something up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also, don't forget that Ilos is waiting on any sort
Yeah,
of
he's
signal
Yeah.
also
to
waiting
anyone.
on- I am going to. That's.
I believe in you. I believe in you all. Give him the old gancho.
Right, I'm just gonna. Man. This is poopy!
I'm gonna need a choice here.
Can
I'm
I
gonna need a
attack
choice.
Bordered Buck without hitting Karelina?
Yes, but if you
Okay.
do so, he has a ready action to drop her. I
That's
just want to let
fine.
you know.
That's fine.
Okay. If you want to
That's
roll to
fine.
attack, roll to attack.
Here's my first one, 13.
13 is going to be a miss.
Here's my second one. Oh, gosh darn it!
Oh my
That is going to be a miss as well.
I got it. Spice up.
As you go to slice him, Warden Bog expertly dodges out of the way, lets go, and readies his dagger. Carlina begins to fall.
I'm going to bonus action now.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop another rage.
All right.
Please be something good. Please be something good. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Please be something good.
Tentacles. Tentacles.
It's a
Oh.
6,
6.
which means rage. Multicolored protective light. You gain a. Oh, that's the same one we just had. That's the same one.
If
I
you want to
already had.
re-roll it out loud in this
Yes,
case.
please.
7.
7.
Let's go.
Oh. Grow around you, and so your rage ends ground within 15 feet of you becomes difficult terrain for my enemies.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
That's vines and stuff, right?
Yeah, vines.
Maybe she can grab onto the vines.
Yeah,
I
'cause
will,
it is within
I will make
15.
a check for Curly to see if she can grab the vines. Is it within 15 feet?
Yep.
Yep.
You still have your
Okay,
movement.
this is going to be athletics for that is a
I
success.
just
She managed to grab a hold of the
Yes!
vines, but she's still
Yes!
dangling above like 15 feet away.
Renati.
Shit. She's no longer
Yes!
falling, but she's still in danger. Remember, Bug can very easily cut that vine.
Yep.
Okay.
However,
That's all I
this
can do.
does mean that on the automaton's turn, they are going
Oh
to
yes,
fire
you have ready
without
to action.
killing
So if
him.
you want to just
Yeah.
start blasting him,
They
yeah,
have
go right
ready
ahead.
action and I
Yeah,
love
not
Okay,
to kill him.
I
Not
believe
to
I
kill
sent
him.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
not to kill Buck.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
Not
bring
to
him down to
kill
1
him.
HP. Okay, so
Yeah.
if you want to make, did I
No,
give
I
you the
have
character
the-
monster
I
sheet
have
for the
growlers.
bots?
No, not the bots. You have the bots.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you that so you can go ahead and make these attacks. I'm gonna say yes in this case. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and DM you this. Yeah,
1,
hold
2,
on.
3,
Can you
4,
count out
5,
the
6, 7, 8,
automatons that are
9,
within
10,
your range?
11, 12
So
of them.
many.
Oh boy, that's
And these two.
crazy. Okay.
Yeah, that's part of the
So
12.
Yeah. This
Like I
is
said,
10
over here
and
next to me.
11.
I was like, see.
yeah, so that is going to be the like monster sheet of the automatons. The psychic blast is what you're going to be using here. That's going to have a plus 4 to
I have
hit.
roll fucking 12 d20.
Yeah, I'll tell you Bug's AC straight up right now. It is a 15. That's
Okay,
what you
so
need
I
to
need
be.
to roll-
Just let me know which of those hit.
Alright, well I'm gonna start just down the line. I'm just gonna do /R d20 plus 4.
Yeah, just
and
let me
we're
know
just
how
gonna-
many of them hits and like how many dice I need to roll. I'm
just
going to go to
copy
the
and
next
paste
person.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to the next person if that's okay. It goes over to that's a net. Ooh, oh boy. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, just
not
let me know
all-
which of those
most
are
them
15.
miss. 1.
Yeah, which one are 15?
2,
That's
3,
no, yes for
4.
1.
4 of them hit. One of those was a nat 20.
So that's going to be doubled. So yeah.
So that's gonna be 2d6. Okay. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
2d6
roll-
for each hit. For the crit, it's going to be 4d6.
So that's the 4 of those hits. So that's 10d6, including the crits. So /R, 10d6, 27 damage.
As you just start blasting into Warden Buck, he shields his face and holes start puncturing into him as he starts bleeding and coughing blood. But he's still very much up, and he still is now very angry.
I lost as well now.
I don't.
Was he gonna grab Ilos this time?
Ilos.
No, he does
has
not
the
have any
ready
more
action.
legendary. He has no
No,
more
but
legendary
Ilos-
actions. That was his last one.
Alice had a turn ready though.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did. He is
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to straight up try to. Oh God, will he do it though?
Oh.
You can go non-lethal.
That's not the issue here.
I don't think Buck's close to dying.
He's gonna look at Buck, pretty still hardy. He's gonna look over to you, Cage. Gonna look over to Renani and Barnabas.
What is he about to do?
He's going to grapple Warden Buck and try to take him over the edge, and they're going to both go down together.
That's
Oh,
my bit, you son of a bitch! Don't be a hero!
Okay. That's what he has here. Let's see if he can beat Warden Buck. Okay, Warden Buck is going to try to contest that. Isla succeeds.
No.
Jesus.
He is going. He's going to look over you and say. He's going to look over to Barnabas.
And I give my
Give you a
inspiration
nod.
to Buck.
He's gonna look over to Saria, Renati, and Cage and say, "You." And he is going to go over the edge with Warden Buck.
How
Sounds like he's
many
got
turns
you.
before they fall though?
I'm going to say, technically, with the way it works, Ilos could choose to fall for as far as he can, but damn, this is tough.
Would that be his maximum movement until?
His maximum movement, yeah, his maximum movement could easily go into the blood.
Is it
Actually, you
instant
know
death
what?
if it-
No.
Wasn't it like falling
No,
speed?
actually,
you can't
wait a
run
second, hold
falling
on.
Speed.
Wait,
Falling
wait.
speed is the same.
Falling
Hey,
speed
no,
is-
hold on a
is
second.
movement, yes.
Buck still has. Okay, legendary resistance. Yeah, he's still not going to do that.
Phew.
But he is pushed
Also,
up to the
yes.
edge. He is still grappled, though. Buck is
How
still
many
grappled.
resistances does this boy have left?
He has one more.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Kylos,
I feel like I just saw an entire timeline.
One more after this, or is this one more?
No, he has one more resistance period. But he's still grappled. He's just not going to fall.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me see here. That's going to be yeah. So it goes over to Nadia now, since that was all the prepared actions that everyone had and was able to take. Nadia is going to look over with floor B and look kind of confused. She's going to ready an action here and look over nicely like, come on, kid, come this way. It's okay. And that's going to be Nadia's turn. Beck is going to straight up say, Krillina! He is going to like straight up bolt and try to catch Krillina here. And he's gonna like, it's like, take this, come on, grab on! And he's gonna try to help out Krillina. Let me see here. That's a 4. He tries to reach Krillina, but she's dangling so much and she's not able to control herself. Beck kind of looks up and says like, come on. And that's all he can do for this turn.
Can I give him my inspiration?
Yes, you absolutely can.
I'm doing it.
Okay. That's a success.
Yes!
Able to grab onto Krillina's legs and says like, I got you. She fumbles back on top of him, and they are both safe onto the rocks right here.
Worth.
As they are breathing heavily. I'm not gonna let you die today. And now goes.
I've ever used.
Yes, and that goes over to the cleaners. And Barnabas, you have who has control of the cleaners? I believe it was.
I do.
Yes, so you're able to act. What do you do for these cleaners?
They can't really do much. They are wiki-wikis, and they're not about to take on King. So they're gonna move in to everyone else where Saria is as far as they can. It's like this is right here is like a set of rocks, right?
Yeah, a set of rocks that can traverse. Yes.
Yeah. So they can at least both of them with their 30 feet of movement can make it into there.
Yeah, they can make it there. If they dash, they can straight up get like atop of things. Like straight up to the platform where Saria's at.
Yeah, they're both gonna dash.
Okay, so I will go ahead and move these two. I'm gonna say they position themselves up right around here on the same platform Saria's now at.
Yep. That's gonna be their turn because they don't have much.
That's gonna be their turn. Yeah, they don't have anything else. They're very standard boys. But yes, those are the cleaners. Now it goes over to the growlers, which Barnabas has control over.
I am going to have the growlers. I can't really. They can't really do anything right now. I am going to have them go and assist Beck and Freylina to get them back onto the platform.
Okay, if you just want to say like take those actions to straight up just help them on top, I will allow that.
Help them up.
Yeah. Tell me can you ping where you want the growlers and stuff like that?
I guess like just there on the ledge to help them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say is this right here.
Super injured, right?
She is on 19 hit points.
Get her through the Mambas. She needs healing.
You're gonna see the growlers kind of direct Freylina to go over to the Mambas, and they're gonna signal the Mambas to come over this way. They look a little hesitant considering Loth and King are right there, but they look agreeable.
I mean, they can go
is there anything else you?
I mean, they can like do it like here or here, just wherever, like meet in the middle. Like I just want her to get medical attention. Like,
oh yeah, if you just want these four to go over to this like little platform, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right here.
A lot they're occupied with each other at the moment.
A little bit.
Yeah, lovers quarrel. It happens.
Yeah, I will say that King actually at this point is actually going to take a legendary action against Loth, and is going to be. Let me see here. They are going to try to impale her. And Loth needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Let's see if she makes it. She does. You see King try to take like this point of his axe and try to pin one of Loth's legs down, and she swiftly dodges out of the way with it with a teleportation move that temporarily blinks her out of existence.
Slay Queen.
And Loth is now going to take a legendary action against King.
Oh.
She is now going to try to fling King across into the blood.
That's my bit.
King is now going to make a let me see here. He somehow succeeds.
Why?
But hey, those legendary actions are now a little bit narrower.
Yay.
And now goes over to the Harpers, which I believe Saria has control over.
Yes.
Heck yeah, dude.
So yeah, same as before. These two kill this one. This one does that.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit. The automatons I have an EC of 13.
Whatever ones are left over, let me see if I
I'm
can
just
walk
rolling
over to
three.
you.
And they get a +3 to each of those,
So only
14.
one hits.
Wait,
Okay.
13, that's an 11, right? The 11 with the +3 should be 14, right? That should hit. That should
Oh
be
yes,
14?
2 of them hit. My apologies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm bad at math.
I'll just have one hit on each, and then damage. Oh, sorry, no, it's +5 to hit. But either way, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And then damage. I'll just do them separate. 5 + 3.
So 8 points of
10
damage.
+ 3.
So which is going to be the 8 and which one's going to be the 13?
Yes.
That one 8. That one 13.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Or vice versa.
Always switch. Always switch. Okay.
If he says, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, I'll switch it.
You could always
Okay,
say,
so
like, whoever's
that automaton is dead if you're going to switch it.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
And this one is still
Thank you,
standing because
guys.
it's at full HP.
He's still standing.
It's like the Monty Hall thing.
Yeah.
Always switch.
Are you sure? No, not anymore.
Yeah, wise.
But yeah, you still have your movement for these Harpers as well.
What was that, sorry?
You still have your movement for the Harpers as well.
Once that one's dead, they will just kind of... I'm gonna feel so awkwardly stuck in the middle here, but they'll kind of just, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're going to reposition themselves there. All right. Is there anything else you want to do for the Harper's turn?
Nope.
In that case, it goes over to Jericho and the Mambas.
Yeah.
Jericho points over to the Mamba and says, "With me, come on!" And she straight up takes a bonus action. She's going to step of the wind all the way. Let me see how far she can go here.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, she can easily make that. And she straight up bounces and stuff like that over to you, Barnabas. Is like, "What's the plan? What's going on?"
Well, we were here to take out King, then Lol showed up. Now it's to secure the children. The
So we're going for the
automatons-
children then?
Yes. We need their help. We cannot
Okay.
let King finish his ritual.
Okay, copy that. I'll do my best, man.
That's all we can. That's all we can.
They are going to try. 2 of them are going to be able to make their way over to one Growler and Buck.
my
These
woman.
two are going to be able to just get over there. They're going to toss Kralina a healing potion, and they're going to toss Beck one as well for their actions.
Choke.
Actually, no, they won't be able to do that for their actions since they took the dash action, so that's going to be on their next turn.
Throw it at
And
him.
now goes over
Kill
to Fox Fleece. And she sees Jacob running away. She sees Loft, and even though she's not mechanically frightened, she has a look of fear adorn her face. And there is this awkward air of silence in this area with Lord B, the Jackals, and Madame Fox Fleece, as even while fighting King, Loft is glancing off to the side at her children, and Loft looks over and says, "Child, come with me, where you can die." And 9 looks over to her mother, to her father, to her sister, to the Jackals that are kneeling before her, to Baltana, who is making her way slowly and lipping, and Baltana's actually crying. And Renani, since I forgot, I'm going to tell you this right now.
Oh yeah.
On your nat 20 on Baltana, you can tell her summoning of Loth was not voluntary.
Oh.
She didn't
Oh.
want or knew that could happen, and you can tell she is now permanently scarred of doing so. And you see this look of doubt adorn her face. You see Loth, this monstrous, greedy creature that Baltana didn't know that side of. And you see Baltana and look at 9 and see a reflection of themselves. And you see her look over to Loft with doubt in her eyes.
Let's go. Ride that wave.
And 9 looks over to her mom, and she meekly but surely shakes her head no.
Oh,
And the other children look up at 9, look back at Love, and Love says, "So be it." She is going to take a legendary action to use Power Word Kill.
oh hell
And
no.
Poopy
Is Key
doodle
gonna try to like
McShit.
stop that?
And she is going to point at 9, and as 9 puts up her hands to shield herself from the blast, Foxley screams, "No!" and moves in the way of the Power Word Kill spell and takes the hits. Foxley falls down to the ground, her body still. As 9 looks up and says, "Sis, no!"
I forgot there were
And
sisters.
that is Foxley's turn.
Oh.
It now
Hell.
goes over to the automatons. Barnabas, I will allow you to... Actually, no. All the automatons that you did had your ready action, so I'm going to say that they already did that.
Yeah,
so the automatons... I'm going to sort out the ones next to Saria first. One is actually going to try to kick this cleaner off. Let me see here. That is going to be a contested success. The cleaner stays on, manages to avoid being kicked off. This one is going to go for you, Saria. Let me see here. That is not going to hit. The other one is going to go for Saria right here. This one will. That's above the cleaner there. That's going to be another miss. And one is going to go for a Harper. That's going to be another miss, as they seem to be overwhelmed with various functions as they just straight up start missing attacks. These 4 automatons, what are they? They're actually going to start making their way. They're going to take the dash action and try to make their way over to King.
Fools.
Which I believe, as they do so, it might fall into Barnabas's range.
They do, in fact.
Yeah, them stupid.
So the only one is not going to be able to do so. One is going to have to go all the way around to like around here. So yeah, 3 more come into your range. And that is all for the automatons. And we now go over to the jackals. They are going to kneel and just start praying. And as they do so, you see a little bit of an aura glow around Loth.
Oh my god, these idiots.
And that's going to be the jackal's turn, and it now goes over to Vorin. Vorin is... Saria, you see Vorin fall towards his knees and just look in absolute shock and fear. Him shaking his head, just kind of mouthing, "No, no, no." He looks back over to you, looks over to the staff. You can see his bloodlust is gone, and he is just acting on pure instinct. He is going for the staff. Yet again.
Wow, I'm surrounded.
This man.
He is going to just jump up. I don't know the name of the ability. Yeah, he's going to jump up and try to get like on top. I'm going to put his token right there so it's not overlapping, but he's like on top of like chains trying to reach into the... Oh, and he's going to say, "Saria, you have to give me that staff."
You gotta give her some space, man. You're gonna win nothing like that.
It's the only way we win this.
Does he know? He is so needy. Damn. No wonder he's single.
Not even a please.
No wonder he lost his childhood friend to the slime man. That's crazy.
Aurelio. Should have
Saria,
been friends to
we can bring them
lovers.
back, and we can save your friends here. You have to trust me. Oberyn is right. Oberyn is talking to me right now. I know we can stop this.
He don't know. Man don't know.
Feel free to roll an insight on Voron.
Bro's lying. He's lying his ass off.
There was never any voice. He's just crazy.
He's just actually Voron's been schizophrenic this whole time.
You could tell that Voron is technically telling the truth, that Oberyn is talking to him, but the part about, him wanting to save, like, Oberyn telling, like, "I can save your friends," is partly a lie.
He's saying can, not will.
He's just omitting part of the truth.
Yeah, Voron and Saria act on the same initiative, so Saria, I will say that that is his action trying to, like, plead to you. Sarah?
I'm thinking real hard right now.
I will say, I am planning to move over there and having those automatons help you, like, with Vorin. I'm gonna see if I can try to convince the children to fight with us. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna see if I can help have those automatons help keep Vorin off of you. If you need like a breather.
Everyone breaking out the rulers right now.
Even if he gets like right here, he can control them all.
How much movement does everyone have, by the way?
I think I have 30 feet of movement. I'm planning on moving over here, like somewhere like in this
That's
area.
what I was thinking. If we get there, you can still control all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. Except for like, yeah, you'd be good.
Yeah, still won't be able to get that
Yeah,
back.
all
And
of
if I move up here, I could
they-
get him as well.
True. Oh yeah, they'd all be within your.
I have all the automatons on the map if I move over there up to that pillar.
I like it. Awesome. I believe in you, Saria.
I think she's just gonna turn invisible.
There?
And then fly up and across.
Okay. That will provoke attacks of opportunity.
That's fine. They gotta see me. They gotta guess.
Oh yeah, we'll be done with
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. That's gonna be 4
And
attacks of
again.
opportunity, all done with disadvantage. They have a +4. What's your AC?
16.
Okay. That's a hit.
Oh my god.
That's a miss.
Wait, that's
with
way more than
disadvantage, with a 19 and a
true.
14, they had a +4. Yeah. Hold
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna roll this. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, I got one more on that one.
That's a miss. Yeah, one more on this one.
It's a miss.
That's a
Okay.
miss.
Last guy.
That's
That's a
a miss. So
miss.
only one hits.
Okay, that could kill me, but let's try it.
This is gonna be 2d8.
Oh,
Maybe
goodbye.
just
Will.
4 points of
Oh my
damage.
god, I lived.
All
rolled,
right.
like, one
What are you
HP or
looking at right
something?
now, Saria?
How was that? 4 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
damage.
She got 12.
Okay. Your invisibility does break as you did take damage there.
Yeah.
But you are
But
safely out
too
of the way as Saria kind of flies up into the air, gets stabbed into the stomach as she fumbles down onto the ground, bleeding, holding her stomach. Saria, you see Nadia and Lord B look back over to you. You see E9 say, Saria?
And Sarah's gonna look forward at everything that's happening right now. Because she knows what she has to do, but she really doesn't want to do it. Because
You talked
she,
about.
you know, she started this journey with pretty much no one but Rolo.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, she's surrounded by so many people that she loves.
Okay. And what does Saria do? What does she say to the people around her?
She only glances at everyone. You know, she loves everyone, but she's gonna turn to Vorin, and you can see there are tears in her eyes now.
Vorin?
And she's
ahead.
holding her staff, and she turns to him and says, "Vorin, they're not coming back." And then
They can. No, don't, no,
and
I
then
know.
she's gonna start flying forwards.
Okay. Vorin has no action, but hold on, can he do anything to stop you? He is going, as a bonus action, he is going to teleport X to you and going to try and drag you back onto the platform.
She's like flying away.
Yeah, he has like a grip of your like leg. He's like, don't do this. No, we can bring them back. No. Don't do this. Don't do this.
It'd be so fun if you like failed the check to grab her, like he just teleported, just started falling.
Still win this. We can still win this.
I mean, she's obviously gonna try and like shake her leg, like, not letting him touch it. But
If you just want to shake your leg off, then I won't allow it. But you do
Yep.
see Vorin trying to pleading with you. I will say on that insight that you rolled earlier, he knows the staff's power.
oh yeah.
He knows what he can do. Do you shake him off?
Yep, but she's more gonna try and push him over to safety. She doesn't want him to fall in. You know?
As you do so, he knocks back onto the wall, goes, and he is fended off. Is there anything else you want to do for your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
I have a bonus action, actually, right?
Yeah, I believe you do, yes.
A bonus action dash.
Oh, you can do that.
Gonna be right there.
The right here, is that good?
It would be there.
Okay, so 35. Gotcha.
Oh, these are friends, right?
Yeah, those automatons are friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
This one is not.
He's
But
an
he
asshole.
will be on my next turn.
Yeah, if he he's probably.
Just need
well, he-
5 more feet.
5 more feet to what? What are you planning? What are you trying to do?
Is that it for your turn, Saria?
What is your plan? Tell me. I don't know, man.
Is that it for your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else. Yeah.
Okay. It goes over to Cage then. Cage, you see Warden Buck bleeding. You see Ilos grappling Warden Buck, and you see Renani and Claire supersized next to you. What do you do?
If I move up here, am I gonna take an attack of opportunity somehow from?
No,
Warden
it's
Buck?
friendly. Those two bots are friendly.
Okay, and then Warden Buck is like grappled, so he can't really do anything to me, right? Unless he tries.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna move up there first, and I am so goddamn torn because I can only do this once. Because I don't know if I want to teleport her to me, separating her from her sisters, teleporting Barnabas to where he needs to be.
I mean, Barnabas's move is soon, so he'll be able to.
Yeah.
And I can teleport you, but then you'd be out of my range for warding bond.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
I can use my
terrible.
mo-
It's not
I
like
can
it's
use
my
my
plan to get out
movements.
of your warding bond in the first
Yeah.
place.
Yeah,
Now that
I have
Renani
movement
is
to get where I
aware
need
of
to
it.
go. Don't worry about me. I will be a-okay.
Because Renani's plan is to, once she has the chance, to get out of your range.
I'm gonna look at Renani. God, if I can't. Do you care so much about Warden Buck right now?
Not right now, because she's still got
I
a long
can't.
life.
I can't protect you if. I can't protect you as well as I can if I do this. But they need our help. Are you willing?
Yeah.
I'm
If I
casting.
don't get back to Warden Buck, you kill him for me.
I cast Vortex Warp at 3rd level on Renani.
Warden Buck tries to retort as if that, and Ilos just strikes up palms over his mouth.
Ooh!
I'm casting, Vortex Warp, 3rd level on Renani. I'm launching her 120 feet.
Straight up?
Next to, right there. Right there.
Okay.
I'm still concentrating on enlarge reduce. So
that.
she's still large. Keeping up with my promise, I am casting a bonus action. Casting. Claire, you heard her. She's going to make an attack against Warden Buck.
Okay, what kind of attack is she making? Yeah, just let me know what you're doing.
Mayonnaise. No, I'm kidding.
No mayos. No mayo.
Bring it all around!
Empowered
Is
red.
mayonnaise
I love full
attack?
circle Look, man, I love full circle moments, but there is no way in hell you can convince me you managed to get a supply of mayonnaise right before this fight. That's no.
Listen, I had my alchemy
You
judge.
said that there's a chance that Warden Buck's allergic to mayonnaise?
Will
No.
she have?
We're
You know
on
what?
point.
Question: will she have advantage because of the grapple, or is it just like a normal? Because it's just
It's a normal attack, I believe, on grappled creatures.
fair enough. Let's see where this
I think
goes.
restrained does he get advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, restrained and like prone.
19 plus 8.
That
is,
hits.
Heck yeah. Oh heck yeah, dude. Wait,
Oh.
who else is around within 30 feet of him right now? Who's looking bad at 30 feet?
No one. Within 30 feet, the only person I would say like who's looking really bad is you, Cage.
Fair enough. Fair enough. How is she looking, actually? She's 40. How do you have more health than me? Yeah, I do have to face that. Fair enough.
I have more health than you, and I've been hurt a lot.
One is that I'm going to pump my last arcane jolt to heal me, and she's going to deal damage for 8 force damage.
Okay.
And then I will heal for wherever the frick that is. I'm okay. 2d6. Heck yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Heal me.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Better than nothing.
Take those. I'll take the 4.
As
Any
Claire lays hands on Warden Buck, he's restrained and fighting back, but he looks a little hurt, but he's still looking fairly healthy.
Aye. Oh wait, she gets 1d4 because she's enlarged.
Oh yeah, get another 1d4.
That's a 4.
Let's
4
go.
more
Okay,
force
copy
damage.
that. He's looking a little bit more hurt now.
Heck yeah. That's gonna be my turn. You are
Okay.
gonna drop Warding Bond, by the way. You are now out of my range.
Good.
It now goes over to King, who on this turn is going to do, let me see here. He can't take legendary action on, actually no, he can do this though. He's going to do a strategic strike, which makes it an automatic crit for his axe. Let me see here. So for his axe, that's going to be 8d10. Let me see here. I'm going to roll 2 4d10s. So that is going to be 16 plus
33.
7. Hold on. Yes, 33 points of damage. For the first attack, he's going to take another attack, but he can only use that once per round. Let me see here. That is going to be, let's see, he's going to roll. That is going to be a hit on, actually, hold on, let me make sure. Trying to have 2 of these at the same time is a little bit, yes, okay, that is indeed a hit, so he's going to roll another 4d10. That is going to be 27 points of damage against Loth, as he managed to straight up fully lops off one of Loth's spider legs as she lails out a wail of agony that is absolutely piercing, enough for King to shield his eyes from the blood. And for his bonus action, he is going to try and kick. That is going to be a miss as Loth repels his third attack.
I was taking a legendary action against him on his turn, then just took her trying to keep beating him up.
You know what, now that you mentioned it, she is going to take a legendary action against him, but I'm going to take away some of her health first.
Yeah.
So that's going to be
60
that
HP.
much, minus 60. I see number. And that is going to be, she's going to take a legendary action against him. She is going to try and fling him into the blood yet again. She is going to roll. That's
a woman
gonna be a
after
fail.
my own heart. And much like me, she can't do it either.
That's going to be a nat 20 from King, as he just straight up catches one of her fangs in the middle of his fangs and say, "Truly, darling, is this the best that you could do? A pitiful god you are." And yeah, that's going to be King's turn. It now goes over to Loth. Now... Do it again. And now she is going to take all 4 attacks off unarmed strikes. She has a +8 to this. Let me see here. Hit. Let
15.
me miss. Hit. Miss. So these 2 of these are going to hit. Both of these are going to be 4d4 plus 10. So I'm going to roll 4d4 here. Another 4d4 there. So 12 plus
22, 17, 39.
12 plus 7 is, hold on. 12 plus 7 is 19, plus 20 is going to be 39 points of damage against King. He is going to grimace out in pain a little bit, as, you know, he's looking a little bit hurt now.
A bit hurt.
Just a little bit.
I mean, none of us had really been hitting him before this happened. I was mostly focused on trying to push him to the blood pit.
True, we all were. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were all doing. Yeah, you're right.
And you see Loth is actually going to reposition herself over this away. As she tries to get, like, back legs on, like, the back platform to, like, kind of, like, steady herself instead of, like, positioning all of her legs on that one little mini tower.
Wait,
I
did
don't
she
think
move?
she moved.
Yeah, she didn't move from me. Oh, is it that thing again?
Yeah, it's that thing again, probably. You probably have to refresh, gang. Sorry, my apologies.
No.
All right.
And that is going to be it for Loth. Let me see here. It now goes over to Barnabas.
Hang on. Give me like 10 more seconds. I'm still.
No, you good. You good.
You still don't move for me when I refresh.
I'm gonna move up to that like pillar that's up to next to the automatons next to me, so I can get them all in my range.
Yeah, she's still in the same spot.
So I'm just gonna move my token. You know the mech is there, right?
I'm just going to copy and paste 2 tokens here, so that way. Do you see it now?
Yeah.
I want to make sure my notes are good. So yeah, we're just gonna delete the old one. Yeah, there we go. Still in range. Still in range.
All right. So still in range of the. Now I have all the automatons under my control from here. I'm pretty sure.
Not the ones on this top left platform, and not that one at the very top, but like most of them, yes.
Or are there more automatons? Because like these guys are within.
No, those guys are. You're. Did you? Oh, you didn't move the. Oh, yeah, you moved the mech. Okay, so yeah,
I can't move it. Yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't see your token. So yeah, you do have all of them within control. Yes.
Okay, so now all of them are now working with us. Though I'm going to call to the children.
Okay.
Look at what's going on. Look where we are now. Look what you're able to do. We can get out of this together. We need your help. You have the power to change, to fight for your freedom, to fight for your future. And then I'm gonna whip out the
as
loot.
you do, before you can even finish that sentence, King is gonna take a legendary action. Both him and Loth.
Oh.
Actually, no. Loth has no ranged legendary actions, so she is good. But King does. Let me see here.
Goodbye, Barnabas. It was nice knowing you.
Let me see. What's the plus to hit? Okay, so it's not that much. What's your AC again?
Actually, what's the mech's AC? That's a good question. The mech has an AC of. I'm looking at.
I think it's 15.
It might be. Hang on. I can't. I'm dyslexic. Yes to 15.
Okay, copy that. That is going to be a nat 1 as he tries to straight up. Actually, wait. No, he can't take 2 in the same turn. He is going to take out his cannon and try to blast you, but you manage to sidestep out of the way as you avoid a giant bolt of lightning that blows up some rubble behind you.
And look at that. Fate is on our side. We can do this. And I want to roll performance to inspire the children to fight with us.
Okay,
Like
this is going to be
using the loudspeaker of the mech.
Okay, this is going to be a very high DC.
Come on, Barney.
Anybody got
I'm going to say that I'm going. You can use their inspiration, but you know, even on a net, this is going to take a lot of convincing because these children are literally children. They don't know Barnabas that well. He is currently still very much injured. They can't see them. He's not very close
and
by.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting, which is scary.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So I'm going to say that this is going to work towards convincing them, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to be that by itself.
Hit myself with a bardic inspo.
Yeah, let's see how high this roll can be.
Take a +4 from my flash of genius.
Fine,
You better be using my goddamn inspiration from the.
That's a 23.
23. Okay.
Let's roll the D. Is it 4? So that's 27. And then slash R 1d10 for the. So that's going to be 29.
29.
Do you want to try to aim something higher? Use my inspiration from the beginning?
If you want to give it to me, I can because I rolled a 10 for that. So.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh,
32.
32.
Is 36.
Is that total?
That's a 38 total.
Holy shit.
Nice. 38.
Oh my god. That's
Imagine if that was a
crazy.
nat 20 as well.
I
That would
know.
be
God dang, that would be
101.
crazy. Okay, so the kids, you see 9 scared out of her mind, but she knows what she has to do. And she goes over to the kids and tries to think of something to say.
Yes. Yes, young.
All right, is there anything else you want to do for your turn, Barnabas?
That is my movement. Performing, I assume, is an action. And then I use.
I would say that you still have your bonus action.
No, because I used that for Bardic Inspiration. So that's
Oh,
my
okay,
turn.
never mind. So yeah, that is your turn. It's now going to go over to Lord B. Lord B is actually going to look over to Saria and Vorin, and he's going to see. He's going to start making his way over to you, Saria. It's like, Saria, what the hell? Saria, what are you doing?
She doesn't turn around. She just cries. But she's smiling. She's just crying and smiling.
He is going to take his actions. Actually, no, he's going to take a disengage and put himself between you and whoever you're going for. It's like, Saria, what are you doing?
She has no stopping. She's on this path. Like, this isn't her stopping. She's not stopped right now. Okay.
Okay, duly noted. He still has a bonus action. But yeah, he can't really do anything at the moment, so he's just going. That's just going to be Lord B's turn, and now goes over to Ilos, and he looks over to you, Cage. He goes like, Ilos.
Well, you are not falling. Not here.
What do you want? What do you command Ilos to do?
Take him down. You don't have to.
Do you want him to just drop him?
You know what? Yeah.
He is going to toss Wardenbach off to the side, and he is now beginning to fall as he tries to take his dagger, and on his turn, he's going to try and use that to, like, pin himself on the wall.
Maybe we'll get there on his turn.
Question. When you said that he had one legendary resistance left,
correct.
That was his final legendary resistance that he
No,
used?
that was
No,
not.
he
I
has
was just
one
describing
more.
what he's going to do on his turn. Yeah, he's got one left. But yeah, that is Ilos' turn, and now it's going to go over to Baltana, and I'm going to make a wisdom check on her. I'm going to say on a 10 or higher, she's going to switch sides. Anything lower than that, she's going to stay on the side of Loth. I'm actually going to make this a private roll. If you would like, I could take a picture of this and send it over to you guys when it becomes relevant, if that sounds okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Which die you want me to use? Black and gold, silver and white, white and gold?
Silver and white was
gold.
She rolled a 20 the last time.
Oh
Silver
yeah,
and white.
same dice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the white and gold one doesn't roll always that good, so.
But it's got that plot.
I believe in the white and gold. I believe.
All right,
in
let's
the
do
good
white
that
and
it
gold.
conveys.
All right.
Believe in fate.
3, 2. Okay.
I'm summoning the nat 20 in my mind.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna
if
go ahead
she's
and take a
against us,
picture
she
of
has
that.
1 HP. So I mean, she's got 1
Picture
HP.
has been taken. And Baltana begins to move over towards you. Hold on. She's going to move over towards you, Renani. She's
something.
going to give you a glare. She's going to nod her head,
Oh.
look over to Loth, and cast up a protective barrier.
Over Loth?
I'm going to send the dice in the chat right now. Here we go. Opening up Discord on my phone.
Faster! Do it faster!
I
want to keep a little bit more suspense here.
I am in a mess.
Did you guys think she made it?
I don't. I want to say yes.
I
And she's the only
like
reason.
the way she just nodded at me. I hope.
My brain is saying she made it, and the only reason she's doing that is because she has her use against King. But hold on.
So did she cast it on Loth?
I think so.
I will tell you when dice is sent. It's currently sending.
Oh, it's a 14!
14!
She's on our side!
Yay! I told you, I believed in the white.
She
and
puts up a
gold
shield
dice.
shielding up Renani and I believe the other children as well. She
Yahtzee!
looks on the verge of death, but she is somehow still standing.
She's still standing better than she
And I am, yeah.
And back. It can happen. It needs to happen.
It now goes over to Buck's turn. He is going to try and do a little check here to get back onto the thing. He succeeds. He managed to get on the other side of here and is coughing up blood as he is going to try and crawl up his way Who is he gonna try and make his way
Tom.
over to? Well, he certainly can't get back over there. He's going to go up here, and he's gonna look over to King and says, "King, what do I do?" He is going, and King's too preoccupied with Lottie in order to answer. He is going to look over to Jericho, and he's going to go for her. These are just going to be basically unarmed strikes. I'm going to say he broke the dagger in order to do that. Hit.
Oh.
He is going to straight up, let me see, unarmed strikes here
I think just
against
1+
Jericho.
Right. For the
I may not
damage.
like Jericho, but I don't want too much distance.
These are not going to be as 2d12 though on good hand. These are going to be 2d8 for each. That is going to be 22 points of damage as he straight up busts up one of Jericho's kneecaps as she yells out in pain. And then he just punches her, like uppercuts her across the jaw. She's looking okay right now.
Yeah, she's a fighter. She's a fighter. I believe in her. She got this.
Yeah, she spits out some blood and gnarls and growls at Warden Buck. So let me see here. That's going to be that much minus 22. Okay. Actually, she is on the verge of being bloodied.
Hey.
Okay.
That's fine. You
So
got this.
that is it for Warden Buck's turn. It now goes over to Kraylina, and she is going to immediately down one of that potion.
Yes, chug that juice like you chugged me
this
the
is
other
gonna be-
night. Woo!
Pause. That is going to be 2d10 of healing. That's going to be 14 points of healing for Kraylina.
Yeah, she know how to. I don't want to finish this.
That's going to be, she's at 33 HP right now, and she's going to be completing another maniac and go for Warden Buck again. As she dashes up, she is going to try and stab him in the back.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let me see here. Let me see. Kraylina, go ahead and give me that. That is going to be a miss. That's going to be another miss. As Warden Buck just completely reads the mood and dodges out of the way and just completely stops the blade with like one of his hands and just growls.
I'm gonna have to have a conversation with Kraylina when all this is done.
It now goes over to, speaking of Renani having a conversation, it now goes over to Renani.
I don't think Renani can even see what she's doing at the moment, so.
The protective barrier is like translucent. You do see Madam Fox Police still on the ground below you.
I'm saying, like, I don't think Renani can see what's happening with Kraylina because of all the stuff.
Yeah. I would say you can't see it, but it's very obscured.
Yeah. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know why I'm here. I don't even know. Cage, why am I here? Why'd you put me here, Cage?
Well, the children.
I don't know what to do with these kids.
Oh, yeah. You're best.
Could fuck up the jackals.
Also, you do have the jackals who are for some reason chanting for love.
I am going to. What's the Can I ask what the jackals' health look like over here?
The jackals looks like they're praying to Love and giving her some kind of buff.
How do they look like physically, like health-wise?
They look a little bit hurt, but they seem like they're already kind of like deteriorated anyways.
Well, might as well kill them.
Do you just want to push them off the edge?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that with advantage because they're technically prone right now as they are on their hands and knees.
Oh, you're right. Let's see. Would that be strength check? Strength? Acrobatic? How do I push?
I think it's standard attack roll, yeah.
Standard attack? Standard attack. Like an unarmed strike? Or a regular attack?
Regular.
I got you.
What? I'm so confused.
What are you trying to do? Shove?
Yeah, I just want to shove.
I got you. Yeah, you use the attack action, you make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either knock it prone or push it back away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks, you can use it for one of your attacks. Let me see, target must be more. So instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check, contested by the target's strength athletic or dexterity acrobatic. So, you are enlarged and you make this check at advantage.
Yeah, you were already going to do an advantage anyway because
Yeah,
he
I
was
already
prone. So
did.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and
Good
make that
athletics.
attack.
Yeah.
25.
One more.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay,
Good
yeah,
thing
he's gone. Yeah.
Good thing it's
He goes in the blows, goes whee, and he dies.
Oh.
All right. Does that count as one attack?
Yes.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna slam my axe into the shackle.
Okay,
24.
that's a hit.
13.
Ooh, that's a good hit. They are not bloodied yet, but they're being close.
1d4, enlarge.
1d4. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 1d4. Yeah.
1d4. 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 3.
He is now bloodied.
Yay!
Yay!
I will say on your turn, Renati, you see Renati, you see Nine look over towards you and the other children. They're all staring up at you as you have to see this golden, ethereal glow about you, and this giant, powerful, hulking, benevolent woman. And in the reflection of all the children's eyes, you don't see yourself,
Oh.
but you see Sune
I'm gonna
smiling back at you.
look at the children, and I'm gonna friggin' quote Winnie the Pooh. I'm gonna tell them you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. You can do this.
Roll me persuasion with advantage.
All right, persuasion, persuasion, persuade.
Dang, dang.
Oh,
18.
okay. You see
Yeah.
Nine look over to her other sisters and say, "Want to live like this anymore?
Yes.
Want to see the sun."
Oh.
You see the sisters look towards each other, tears in their eyes. They nod, and Nine is going to enter the initiative.
Let's go.
That's going to be an 11 for Nine. Okay. Yeah,
That's
I
so
get one more creature to add
Colonel
into the thing. Yay.
Phenomenal, huzzah.
But she's on next turn,
She
right?
rolled a 9.
Yes, next round, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And Liz.
Let me see here. They go in the same thing as the Growlers. And you see the Jackals actually look up and look confused as well as they put a momentary pause to the buff that they're on Love, as like, you know, the children have now switched sides. And you see Love say,
You said what? You kinda
Well, I didn't hear
Yeah,
what
I
she
didn't
said.
Love said, "Foolish little girls."
These little
No,
girls are
you!
gonna smack you.
She's got
Yeah.
rough.
And now goes over to Nadia.
King is fucking her up
Nadia
right
goes
now.
over to you, and Nadia say, like, what do I do? What's going on?
Wait, who's saying? Who's saying this?
Nadia.
Oh, Nadia. Kill the jackals. And
Okay, she straight up
it's
slices the
double
throat
dead.
of one of them, and the other one is also dead. So I'm gonna just say
That's my
that.
wife.
That's my
Why,
sister-in-law.
With her sneak attack and with the HP they were at, even with bare minimum, she would kill them.
Jesus.
And then I'm gonna tell her the kids know what to do. Just protect them.
Oh, okay. And she goes over. She's gonna try and heal up. She's gonna heal up Altana for a bit and like help her with like the protective barrier.
Oh.
Yeah, you see Baltana on the verge of like passing out.
Oh yeah,
So her,
she is rough.
yeah, she's looking pretty rough. And that's gonna be it for Nadia. It goes over to the cleaners, which Cage, I believe, has control of.
Heck yeah, the cleaners. Oh wait, have they turned yet? Have these automatons turned yet because of the rain?
Yeah, they have turned. Yes.
They're within reach.
Okay. You know what?
I don't even know.
Have they even seen everything that Vorin been doing? He seemed kind of bad. They can't reach him now. You know
Yeah,
what?
they would have to.
They're gonna dash, not to Vorin. They're gonna go around, behind Vorin, trying to go for the children.
Okay. Let me see here. Let me see here.
30.
And then I would say, yeah, right about there for that
Yeah.
one, and here for this one.
Yeah. They not touching Vorin because it's like they're not heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's their move. They need every help they can get.
Okay, and it now goes over to Beck. He is going to see his sister in danger. Says, "You get your hands on my fucking sister!" And he is going to jump up and he is going to try and drag down Buck and just start pummeling him.
Knock his ass,
Let's
and
see.
start beating the
What's
shit
that
out of him.
affect them?
A fucking course!
Oh my
Let's
god!
fucking
Wow.
go.
My boy!
That's our bet!
Oh, and that's not. He has multi-tech, so he gets another one.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Let's go! Holy shit, Beck!
Boy, he's grown. He's grown.
It's a growing boy! Holy shit! And he has smite too!
And he
He's
has
a
smite. Holy shit.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay.
This is the best moment.
I fucking love him, dude.
Bonton is a
come so
lucky woman.
far.
I'm just gonna say.
Oh, real though.
Okay.
He might almost consider me.
I need to actually write this down. Hold on.
I'm not even gonna be
So
able to
this is
say
gonna
my
be
special line, though.
2d10 plus 8 just for the crits. He's also going to do smite, which is going to be 4d8. But since he's crit, that's going to be 8d8 radiant damage. Woo! Okay, so we got 2d10 plus 8 and then 8d8 radiant damage.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I'm pinning that in the group chat.
My
Oh.
goodness.
Oh my god.
God
Family.
damn.
Family, baby. That's
Okay,
family.
who wants to roll for Beck? Does anyone want to roll for him?
No,
Do you
no,
guys
no,
want
no,
me to?
you're on a roll. You're on a roll.
Okay,
Now
okay,
you do it,
okay,
you get
okay.
the rolls.
All right, so this is gonna be 2d10. I'll go ahead and roll that first. That's 11, so
11.
that's 19. Hold on, and we have to roll 8d8. I'm gonna roll the first half here. So
19,
19.
26.
Hold on. So that's 26 plus 19. That's 45 points of damage in a single
God.
turn.
Let's
Oh,
go.
smack.
I'm so proud of him. It's
Oh,
so good.
my.
Holy
Buck is now prone on the ground. He is now mortal.
Yes! Let me at him!
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, do you
Uh,
still want to get the killing blow on him?
Yes!
Okay, cool. I'll let the automatons not kill him
Fucking Beck. Oh my
I
god.
wanna
Oh my
win
God.
this
that's
time.
amazing.
I don't think you realize just how statistically
That's
crazy that is to get
impossible,
2
that
nat
is.
20s in a row.
then.
I was
In a row.
thinking it. I was thinking how cool it would be to do it, and then my boy freaking did it.
My
please.
boy, my
He
boy.
just is.
Heck,
He's
it's
just
getting
built
laid
like that.
tonight.
Yeah, he started
Hey,
this
everybody.
campaign crying.
Oh
His
my
dad
God.
died, he
Ooh,
lost his virginity, and now look at him.
Oh,
the ultimate glow up of the century.
Yeah, for real.
It would go over to 9, but she just joined this round, so it's now going to go over to the Growlers. Barnabas, you have control over them.
You know, the Growlers are. I'm gonna have them work on helping restrain Buck.
In that case,
We're-
they'll just dedicate their actions to. They're just going to start pummeling them, beating the shit out of him, trying to bring him down to 1 HP, and he's prone. Yeah. That's the Growler's turn right there.
Yeah.
In that case, it goes over to the Harpers. Saria, what do you want them to do?
Can you decide if they're smart enough to know if these automatons are good now?
Yes, they are smart enough.
Okay, then, I don't know. What would they do?
Harass Vorin.
I would say naturally they might go over to help their leader, Nadia.
That's true.
Where is she over there? Okay, yeah,
Yeah, right
well,
next to Renati.
yeah.
Just
we'll
take a dash action to go all the way over there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna say they go up next to the cleaners for calculation's sake and stuff like that. I'm gonna say that. As you see the cleaners and the Harpers just make a mad dash over there. It now goes over to the Mambas, who are also going to join in and just kicking the shit out of Buck
Hard
and
day.
restraining him. Yeah, that all for one guy, all for one little
He's
dwarf.
kept
There
everyone.
Everyone's
goes
coming.
well.
He really thought he was
Yep.
different, and he didn't know that we took out every other ward we came across. He thought he was
Yup.
different.
yeah.
Bro said,
For
"My dad can
Jericho,
beat you up
she's
and
gonna start beating the shit out of Buck. I'm gonna
Just start
say statistically, Buck has no chance of surviving this. He's down to 1 HP and is now on the floor, just completely bloodied mess. Because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 people all making attacks with advantage on him. Yeah, straight up that gift right there. Yeah, he's good. It now goes over to the Jackal, who's gonna look up and they're gonna try to attack Renani.
The Jackal singular.
Let me see here.
Let him try.
Does a, I believe that hits, right there. That's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20.
Plus
Yeah, that
6? Wow.
Yeah, he rolled a 14 and he has a +6.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay.
All right, so that's going to be.
I'm still
rolling
raging, right?
Yeah, you're still
Yeah, I'm
raging.
still
He's still raging.
You get to keep
Yeah,
it.
nice.
That's going to be 6 points of damage against you.
All right.
And that is all that they can do for this turn.
Good. That
And now it goes over to the automatons. Barnabas, what do you want to do here?
Well, I did not issue any new orders to them since last time because I spent my turn doing the stuff with the kids.
That is correct, yes.
But they were ordered not to kill Buck, so I guess they're just kicking him.
Okay, so let's
They're
see
just
how
running
this. Okay, so these can definitely go here. I'm gonna do. Let me see here. Can this one make it? This is gonna take a while.
Surround King with them.
Yeah. So hold on. Just gonna surround him as best as I can, and the amount of people that are flooded there is the amount of attacks that you can make. You also do have your psychic attacks as well. So you can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of the cleaving attacks, and you can also make. Let me see here. Yes, yes. You can also make. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna say 8 and 9 psychic blasts against either King or Loth.
Do I want to go for King instead of Loth?
That is entirely your prerogative.
You know, I am going to, I'm going to take the shots against King. Loth is definitely, she's not with us, right? I don't think she's necessarily against us at the moment.
No, you get the impression that she wants everyone in this room dead.
Yeah, but she's more against King right now. Priority list is King.
No, her focus is on King, but you can tell like the moment King's dead or like out of the
so
like initiative, she's gonna go for y'all.
So you said 10 cleaves and how many?
10 cleaving attacks, 9 ranged attacks.
Okay, so let's do. So I got a +4 to each hit, so we're just gonna roll /R.
Yeah, I will tell you, King. Who do you want to go for?
I'm gonna go for King.
Okay, I will tell you right now, his
4.
AC is a 17.
Okay, we're just gonna copy that because there's gonna be a lot of these. All right, so we're just gonna bing. It's a nat 20.
Okay.
And
That's one hit.
Hits. Can someone keep track of the hits, please, while I'm doing this?
I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay, so that's 3.
These are the cleaving, right?
4, yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
So cleaving, and they had a plus. What to hit? I'm trying to remember.
Let's see. To hit, it's a +4 to hit.
+4, so that's a hit.
Hang on, yeah. That's already there. So the numbers include the.
Okay,
+4.
so hit,
Yeah.
miss. So that's 1, 2, miss, 3. Only 4 of those are going to hit.
Okay, so
King
4
for the
of those
cleaving
hit,
attacks.
and then one of those was a nat 20, and so that damage.
Yes,
is
so that is gonna be
2d8.
Yes.
2d8. Okay, so that's gonna be 60.
48, and then 2d8 3 times.
48. I could just do. Wait, hang on. So it's just the 48. So that's 19, and then 2d8 6 times, or 3 times.
Yes.
So I should do 68 then. 29. So that's going to be 48, I think, damage. And then
Okay, let me go ahead and calculate.
9 psychic lances. So Just gonna do 1. That hits 2, 3,
Hit.
4,
Hit.
5, 6.
Another nat
7,
20. Okay.
8, 9. Okay, so most of those hit.
Yeah, so that's going to be 1, 2, let me see here. 3, 4, 5 hits.
5 hits? So, okay, so we have
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, and
19.
one of them was in nat 20.
That's 6 hits, isn't it?
Which
20,
one? Where do you see? His
20,
AC is a 17.
Yeah, 20, 19, 19, 24, 20, and 21. Yeah, that's 6 hits.
Oh, 6 hits. Yeah, go ahead for that. My apologies.
Okay, and so that's 2d6. So that's 6 hits. So that's 12d6. Actually, it's 14d6 is the nat 20. So slash R, 14d6, which is 42 more damage.
Okay, so what was it? 48, 45 plus 42?
So 29 plus 19 is 48 plus 42 is 90 total damage.
Whoa! I think that's the most damage ever done in this
Mother.
campaign.
Yeah.
As he takes
Jesus.
90 damage, he looks a little bit above bloodied.
God damn! I'm a Loth, you got this. Thumbs up.
Okay. That's for the automatons, and now goes for the fox fleece. Her body still remains still. You cannot see her face, as she is. Her hair covers it.
I can.
Saria.
I can get a. I think it's a. Hang on, let me look at my spells real quick. Why did the music cut out?
Sarah, I'm going to ask you one last time. Are you sure
It's
you want
time.
to do this? Go ahead and move your token and describe what you want to do.
How tall was King again?
12 feet.
12 feet.
Yes.
Okay, well she's gonna go 15 feet up. Just so there's no opportunity attack, so she's flying by.
Of course, yeah.
And she's full on like dashing in. Full pelting in like a little I don't know what's fast, a hummingbird or something.
As you begin to do so, time slows down. You see Lorby reaching out for you. You look back and see Voron trying to get back up and position himself. You see your friends, Beck, Elena, Ilos, Renani, Cage, Barnabas, all fighting for their lives. You see two beings of godly power dueling out. You see the children, 9, looking up with fear in their eyes. And for a moment, you see flashback, you and Voron as little children, playing, having fun. And as you take the staff in your hand and fly up to Loth King, you realize that with this, you have given them the opportunity to have something that you've never had. And Rollo, in your mind, gives you flashes and memories of all of the nights that you have spent alone, old, afraid, oppressed. And though he knows that this is the end, he gives you a smile. And instead of going for safety, decides to join with you to the end. Now, I have made this talk to both Barnabas and Lottie before. Barnabas, I'll tell you straight up, what Saria's about to do will end the destruction of herself, King, and Law. Your special ability allows you the opportunity to take the lethal blow for yourself. However, I will say with Saria's special ability, as a little caveat, she cannot be revived. Whoever breaks the staff cannot be revivified, they are turned to ash. You know that this is the fate that awaits you if you decide to take this blow. Do you try to interfere?
I understand in this moment that this is not a decision that she has made lightly. And I understand that she feels that this is what she feels she needs to do. I don't have much waiting for me outside of this place, but I know that with the people I've met, the friends I've made, and the things that we've done, I can build anew when this is over.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Short answer, I'm not gonna take this from her. Short answer, I'm not gonna take this from her.
Thank fudge. Sarah would be so pissed. Oh
yeah,
my god.
I know, that's what I'm getting. If I did this to you, you would be so mad. But I know that I can do more here now than if I were to take this blow from her.
Okay.
If she feels her work is finished, she feels it, but I know that my work is not.
Sarah.
So, yeah.
Go ahead and describe what happens as you ascend. Take the staff in your hands, one side of Oberon, one side of Tatiana, and break in half.
She kind of jumps in, like the little fairy she is on the inside. And right before she snaps it, she's gonna cast Minor Illusion. And just echoing from her, you see little tiny butterflies and just the sounds of like laughter. Just children laughing, her and Voron laughing. Just the little laughters that have like she's found along the way. And then she snaps the staff in half. And just so many butterflies just fly out.
As
and
you
they
do
start
so,
taking over everything.
King and Loft scream out and wail out, "No!" There is a flash of butterflies. The ritual ends as the bodies dissipate in their souls. Barnabas, you recognize this as the souls ascending like Anna once did, as they found peace. There is a flash, and there is a stillness in the air as Saria, King, and Loth are nowhere to be seen. Saria, as you feel yourself currently, actually they get their tokens back, so I'm going to do this. You are in an unfamiliar space. I'm actually going to get your token for this. I'm going to transport you to a map that I prepared especially for you in this moment. Let me go ahead and do this. Token. As you open up your eyes, you see King and Loth in the distance, gasping for air as their bodies turn ice cold and fade into the distance of the starry night. There is a little bubble surrounding you at this moment with only a brief amount of oxygen. And in your times, you recognize this as the astral plane. And you see Rollo cuddling up next to you, the bubble fading, and you hold him tight. And he is with you until the end. And that is where Saria passes on. And there is another flash. You see a familiar place. Tatiana's realm. As she looks on the verge of death, she says, "Child of mine, I don't even know what to say."
Just crying. I did it.
You did it. I know you could. She begins coughing. Blood begins to pull from her mouth, and she fades, gets on one knee, and says, found the one. And there is a glow of light. Saria, your glow begins to glow brighter and brighter as you feel Tatiana's mortal coil fade, but her presence stay with you. You feel a wealth of power, knowledge, of an understanding of so many things as you inherit the power of Tatiana in this moment and ascend into her place. And as you look around, you recognize that despite all the pain and suffering in this world, it is indeed beautiful. As Rolo surprisingly strolls up behind you with a new little glow around him as well. What do you do in this moment?
I'm gonna grab Rolo and hug him.
As you do so, we fade out and come back to the arena. What is everyone else doing in this moment?
I mean, can we see this?
You cannot.
We can't see what she's doing, but we can see that
Just stunned
all-
silence.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
you see is butterflies around.
I want to cry out.
As you do, you hear no response.
I'm gonna like climb out of the mech and just stare. Well, not all the way out the mech, you know, like you would in a car or whatever.
Yeah. You see Lord B frankly searching and trying to find Saria. As he is searching through rubble and just frantically trying to find any trace of her.
I am gonna have Claire bring both me and Ilos to the platform above.
Yeah.
Where we will just
Are we able to move?
walk
Yes.
our path.
Go ahead. Right ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
As you jump down the platform, Renani, you see a faint breath from Foxfleece. As she looks up to you, her body sort of fading. Do you want to talk to her? She
I-
crawls over to you on death's door.
I am going to pull out a trident. And
I'm going to say right now, the only way to save Mana Foxfleece is with Channel Divinity. And with the way the rounds have been working, you only get one shot at this. She was hit with Power Word Kill.
and I know that it's not gonna bring Daria back.
It
So I'll
won't.
use it. I'll use
It
it
may-
on Adam.
It may work. You only get one shot at this.
Yeah. I'm gonna channel divinity.
Okay.
What do I need to roll for that?
It's going to be 1d100 on a 10 or lower. If successful. You have a 10% chance of saving.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No way!
What is this ending?
That's a one!
It's a one!
What?
Describe to me how you save Foxfleece.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit!
What
this
in the
session.
narrative? Oh my lord!
I've been so happy to see a fucking
Gonna-
red one in my life.
I'm going to cradle her, and I'm already crying because of Saria, but I'm just gonna cry harder and just call out for mother.
As you do so, Renani, you see a faint glow of Sune in the distance smiling at you. Foxfleece has filled up. She is no longer turning into ashes. She has her life rejuvenated. And you see a little elven green hair trickster off in the distance with her little pet dragon Rolo, having the time of her life. Foxfleece looks up to you and says, Did you, what? What happened?
You're back.
How?
I got friends in high places. I say it between tears, like I'm doing IRL.
And at this moment, everyone begins to coalesce into the center of the platform. You see Voren, Lord B, and the like. And you see Warden Buck kind of just laughing. Bloodied mess on the ground that he is, saying, "You think this is over? Think that you won? You ain't won shit."
I don't let him finish, and I shoot him.
No, that was supposed to be my kill.
I can say that you both
you-
finish them off at the one
I
at a
had
time.
a whole lot.
Do you guys want to work together on that?
Yeah.
Renani, describe to me what happens here.
I can't even shoot him from that far anyway, so he would have to.
I'm gonna say that you move over here for narrative purposes. I'll allow
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I'll even move him with us. I'll pull him by the collar. Little tiny me.
You think you want shit? Why don't you go and burn in hell? You goddamn green-skinned sons of bitches.
I'm going to green skit.
Oh.
Should paint him green before you kill him.
It's like half the time he's green.
Mayonnaise.
I had this whole line,
You
and
could've
now I'm so
admitted.
anxious.
Do it.
Go
Go
ahead.
100.
Yes,
go,
you got this,
Go,
you
in,
got this,
go in,
Renan.
Go all in.
Man. I'm gonna look at him. Ugh, I feel embarrassed because it's a song that I'm gonna say, but I don't.
Do it. I got
Yeah,
this.
do it. Yeah, I believe in you.
I'm gonna say. When we met, we led with peace, and you fed your inner beast. But my friends, my family will not die in vain. Remember them. In whatever world you're going to, wherever you go beyond, remember them. Remember us. And I'm gonna say, we will be your darkest moment. We will be the monster that is going to always draw near to you. And then we can kill him.
Describe to me how you end your father's killer.
Piece by piece.
We gonna team.
Oh yeah,
Team
wait.
up.
Did you give Madam Fox, please, your trident?
No, I still have to try it.
You want to toss that over a little bit?
So I'm just gonna. Yeah, we got. I'm gonna.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I follow whatever action you're doing.
Let's
Yeah.
see. To hit, that's like a D20, right? And then a plus whatever.
With advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
well,
it. Oh
that's
my
20
Oh my
god.
god, holy
Wow.
narrative Batman!
Holy narrative Batman moment.
Yeah.
Describe to me how you end this.
You describe Kate, you're better than I describe
That's
it.
fucking incredible, dude. Holy shit.
You're
You
better
want me
at
to?
describing- Yeah, you're
All
better
right.
at describing. You describe. I can't even say words without feeling embarrassed.
I take the trident while she takes the axe. And you'd think that we'd make it quick. We don't. We want him to suffer. I make sure to plunge the trident into his chest, tackling him into the ground to make him look at the sky. Everyone he has ever looked down on, he is now looking above. Even tiny me as I stand above him, pinning him down. And in an executioner style, Renani's axe weighs down straight at his neck.
Yeah. And right before I do, I'm gonna whisper again, remember us.
As you do so, he gasps out in air, eyes widen, blood dripping from his mouth. And he fades away. Warren Buck is no more.
And then we're gonna turn to that last jackal.
You see that Nadia just slices his throat, says, "Oops, sorry, my bad." at that moment, you all feel a rumbling, and the like, and you see Matafox say, "We gotta get out of here. We gotta move." As you all make a mad dash towards the end, the only one that doesn't follow are Vorin and Lord B.
Lord B.
Yes.
No, this motherfucker, he's coming with us.
You see Lord B
I'm gonna
searching through the
friggin'
rubble. It's
grab
just
him.
like, she's gotta be here somewhere. She has to be.
B.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. I'm just gonna shake my head no.
Don't let her sacrifice be in vain.
You will always carry a part of her in you, with you. Don't let that
And I'm
die
gonna
out too.
I'm gonna say, sometimes people leave you, but you're not alone. We're still here.
He, the first time, cries as Lord B, and he dashes away with you all. Vorin, looking injured and the like, sees this and decides to hobble away himself back towards Jacob Cave and vanishes. His fate unknown for now. But you all go out and you see Madame Foxfleece ushers everybody in the submarine, and you all watch as she leads you up towards the surface. You're all out in the middle of the ocean. No land seems to be around you. What do you all do in this moment?
I go to 9.
Nine
And
looks
her
up with her other sisters and awaits your response.
Normally I would kneel down into her level, but I realize I'm probably around as
Yeah, you're about eye. You're already eye level.
Yeah. So I take her hand and I just try to acknowledge the moment and everything that happened. Fate is strange to everyone here, and it's been a day. I can't even imagine what you all are going through now. You are all, I wish you had not been in this position. You're all children, and we almost put you in the spot of fighting everything for us, even your own parents. And I hate how everything turned out, but I'm also glad that you didn't have to raise your own hands into violence the way we do.
Think we have a place where you can go?
And I remind her of the pin of the orphanage that she has.
She takes it out and says, "Will they accept us?"
Of course.
They took me and my sister here in. If anything, more sisters to us now too.
With that, she just gives you a hug and starts crying. And she's like now in a wheelchair, with a cast over her legs.
Yeah. Can I use up my last 2 cure wounds just to speed up the process, even a little bit?
You can tell that it definitely helps with the pain and stuff like that, but it's going to need more of a healer to heal.
Oh yeah.
In that case, you see Kralina step up to you, Renani, and put a hand on your shoulder, with Beck at her side, and say, "We have a place that, if you... I understand if you have your own things to do, but if you want to come live with us, then, I'll be happy to attend." And you see Beck step and says, "Yeah, we'd be sure to have you there, but, we might have another friend." And you see Baltana kind of with a cane limping up towards Beck, with a bit of a smile.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
And he says, "Got any for a 4-bedroom? We might need a 4-bedroom." And you see Baltana says 3.
Yeah.
Also, And Nadia actually taps you on the, puts her, signals over you, Cage, with Harper's and like, and she also signals over Barnabas.
Oh. All right.
Barnabas, you see Nadia pull out a Harper pin and say, "Still interested, big man?"
To me,
I'll
right?
look at her.
Hey, Barnabas.
Oh, Barnabas.
Yeah.
I was like, right.
Yeah, I'll look at her, smile, take it from her. Couldn't have it any other way.
Fuck
As
yeah.
you put on a new Harper pin, you see the other Harpers go like, "Hell yeah, brother!" And he start like hyping you up, putting you on their shoulders and stuff like that. And you see Nadia smile and look over to you and say, "What about you?" Okay.
I think for the first time, I need to go home.
Mm.
And I'll.
If you go with him, I don't know. I'll try to visit, but I can't promise anything. We've got other things to take care of. This is going to cause some disruptions, to say the least.
I can turn to Nadia real quick and just say, I can keep in touch with them whenever you need.
Aye. And I feel like the madam needs some time with her own sisters.
You do see the Madam Fox Fleece also hobbling over. Everyone's beating the shit and stuff like that right now.
Oh yeah.
She puts off her hat and signals for Renati and Cage to come over.
Yeah.
Into a private little area.
Before I even go there, I look at Madam Fox Fleece and just acknowledge the same color of our hat.
She gives you a sly little smirk and say like, "Okay, smartass."
I feel like you need some time with your sisters, and until then, the Enterprise might need some rebuilding.
Indeed, but I have something for you both. Come over here. She goes over towards her own like little area, opens up a secret compartment, and hands you both 2 letters. We're not going to be seeing each other again for a very long time, if ever. I'm going to need to go into hiding for a bit. But I was going to hand these to you in the case that I died, but I feel like this is only fair that I told you now. Just open them up whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm opening them up.
I just say I'm opening it up too.
As you do so, Renani, you get a location and then a few names. And your mind flashes back to that of your uncle and other people that were in your village on the day that your father died. Cage, you get the name of a goblin encampment all the way near Waterdeep. That, with descriptions of like various leaders that match your physical appearance. Yeah.
I'm gonna write that in notes later.
Yeah, and these are 2 encampments like on opposite continents right now.
Yeah.
And I believe that Renani and Cage can put together at this moment that these are the locations of family. Actual blood family. She says, "Sorry I kept it from you all this time, but I had to. I know it's unforgivable, but..."
I think we'll find those answers when the time comes. But we wouldn't be here now without you doing exactly what you needed to do. And we've had family all these years in the orphanage. It's all right.
We've never been without family.
Aye.
As you 2 say that, Barnabas, you see Jericho strut alongside you, now in her official Harper outfit, with Mama as well, and some of the other Mambas. and say, oh, I'm glad you joined the ranks there, buddy. As she gives you like a playful punch on the shoulder.
Heck yeah.
Well, I've always been more of a team player.
I guess so. Say,
Well,
I
I
think
guess
I've been to one of your shows once. Ain't that right?
I get around.
I'm Jericho, by the way, and she extends her hand out.
Barnabas.
See our romance blooming.
And you see Ilos kind of like nod off in the distance, and he actually walks up and as Nadia's like talking, he takes up a Harper pen and he puts it on himself.
Oh heck yeah, Alos!
Yeah, dude.
He says, Ilos. And he says, actually, as he says he stops and says, he's going to look over to you, Barnabas, and look for guidance, actually. Before
What
he
to
finishes
say?
off. Yeah.
Did he say something and you cut out, or
He said, and he was like trying to say Ilos, but he cut himself off and looked over to you.
I'm gonna clasp my hand on his shoulder. I think you've earned your redemption, big guy.
Maybe. But I still have a lot more work to do.
And we've got a lot more time.
And
to get
everyone
it
hears
done.
Ilos actually speak normally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
And with that, we fade out
heck
into
yeah.
a certain green-haired trickster looking down. Smile.
She's gobsmacked hearing Ilos right now.
As that absolute look of shock adorns her face that not even the power and like knowledge of gods could decipher, we fade to black. Thank you all so much for playing this wonderful campaign.
But
Yeah.
yeah. And if you
Wow.
think I'm not already trying to cook something for the Saria's passing, because
I am too. I am like playing.
I'm
the
already
whole-
like,
Yeah.
I'm already going for
See
that
you all
whole,
for the
like,
epilogue.
Fuck yeah, dude. Holy.
Barnabas is gonna begin writing a play of the events of Aurora Penitentiary.
I've still got the pigments of creation. And as
I
an
got
artificer, I'm gonna
candles.
find a way to make more.
Bro, we can
Yeah.
get like we could just like fucking over the next few years get together, get this done.
Mhm.
God damn, what a beautiful fucking ending. What do you guys think?
Fucking
shaking.
The whole
everything.
So
temple
much.
for her if we
It
wanted
was
to.
incredible, man. Half a
Goddamn.
year. Half a year. Jesus.
It feels like that dice were just like, nah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
Oh
we
my
they
God,
just
even the
wanted their
last
own
session.
story.
Yeah.
Even the last session, dude, I felt it from the
Right?
beginning with the roles we were
They
having.
were,
I'm like,
that's what I'm
this-
saying,
Fate wanted us to win.
right? It's like it wanted us to get all like the bad rolls and increase all the tension last session, only for this
Mhm.
session to be like, watch out, just wait for the next one. It's about to be
Mhm.
clutch, bro. Freaking
Yeah.
back over here. Ah,
Oh,
Man,
Nat
so
1 on a 100.
yeah.
and then
No.
followed up by a
Mad.
nat 20 on avenging your
20.
father's killer. Fuck yes.
And then my god, it's like trade for trade. Everyone died the way that they needed to die. I'm like,
Oh yeah, Beck's nat 20s though. Oh my god, like that
Oh
that
my
Like,
God.
holy shit,
Yeah.
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 yeah, get your hands off my fucking sister. 2 nat 20s and smite,
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh my god.
Smite.
Oh my god. Let's just. Everyone totally had a plan. Their own like little sacrifice plan, didn't they?
Yeah. Who else?
Yeah.
Who here had sacrifice plans? I want to know
I
like
did.
the logic here.
I did. And you already know mine.
I did. I wasn't sure I was gonna do it, but I also had like a way to bring at least one person back to life. But
Yeah,
it wouldn't
which
work
you
with Saria, yeah.
yeah.
So I
Yeah,
had
that's
it
the thing.
like it was gonna be Cage or but
Yeah.
I even messaged you. I was like, "Can I bring her back?" And you were like,
As I said,
"No."
like during that description, I'd said like you cannot be revivified.
Yeah,
This is the
I
end.
thought so, but I wanted to
Yeah,
like
I
double
have raised Dev.
confirm.
That's not gonna bring back ashes.
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
Specifically,
Like not even
brings back
ashes at that
like,
point. That's like an
yeah,
ascension.
God,
Which, by the way,
atomize.
what did
Yeah.
everyone, Saria, Lottie, what did you think of that little ending for your Saria?
I'm sad that Tatiana is dead more than anything.
Well, you guys,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that she's not
Oh.
technically dead, but like you two became one, if that makes sense. Like,
Like you
Oh.
merged.
Yeah. Like you can still feel her presence, but she's not like around, if that makes sense.
Still sad.
Yeah.
You're now Piccolo. I'm kidding.
God.
Yeah.
me
I will
Piccolo.
say that
Piccolo.
Saria sacrificing herself, that I will say a lot more people probably would have died if Saria did not sacrifice herself
yeah.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
King had
I had
like over 250 HP, Loth had over 300.
Yeah. I had
Yeah.
no idea what we
Yeah,
were
so
gonna
we
do
had
when it came down to just Loth and just King. Like I planned on
Yeah.
running away. That was my
yeah,
literal
I
plan
was
to
I
get
was gonna
away.
set the automatons. I'm just like, just start fucking firing. Just start
Yeah,
firing.
just low dumping into
Yeah.
It would have been possible, but we would have lost some people here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think with them busy on each other, if we had just backed off a bit and let them duke it out, I assume that they wouldn't really have paid us much mind as long as we weren't interfering.
Yeah, so like the way
Um,
that would have worked if that it would have depended on like who would have went after their children. Like Loth was already upset like about Tana like revolting, and like whoever would have tried convincing them would have been like
Well,
gone after
I would have died then because
yeah, probably.
I was trying to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have died
So
there.
and because like and we already and like yeah, man, so many cool things happen here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah. And
Any
I
questions?
was prepared to do like a whole ass monologue before summoning Lolf onto the field if it came down to that.
Yeah, which honestly, I did not mean to do. Like I said last turn, it was one of these little Baltana's quirks.
Yeah.
And like I said, she did not voluntarily do that. That was not like the
Yeah.
deal, and that's why she would. I made the role for her to switch sides. In addition to like the children being scared, because like she's like, I want these children to be safe. I don't want them to have the same sort of past
Mhm.
that she had, and stuff like that. So that's what ultimately broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to know what happened with Cage's back?
Oh, so Cage's thing was that like it was a mark. It was the same sort of thing like a mark of Loth, but it had like special attunements and stuff like that. It was the same thing that Baltana had, but it was the main purpose is not to like transport something. That's what Baltana didn't know, and stuff like that. And it was mainly just to keep track of like
Oh.
Loth's most like notable servants and like King's like Aroda Penitentiary. There were other agents of Loth around, but you guys never encountered them.
Yeah.
could I have killed Jones in session 0?
Yes.
He's that weak. God damn it.
It's not that he's not that weak. He was a little bit buffy at times, but like at that point in time, like if you just straight up made him like push him out like the window and stuff like that, that could have very much happened. He was not like he was more of a talker than a brawler,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. He was like Mr. Jones was the main person who was like operating and making King's like ritual like a reality and stuff
He
like
was
that,
the
and like a
logistics
major
guy.
investor of that. And Mr. Jones was also the reason, one of the main reasons why the prison stayed secret for so long, because he had like very, various business connections and stuff like that, in the world of Faerun.
What was
That
Fox
was
Fleece's meeting with me supposed to be about that we never got to do because of
so.
my whole
Remember
in-
back when Fox Fleece said that she tried to get Cage and Renani trained up to try and take down King. When they were kidnapped, she immediately started just trying panic searching for someone else who may be able to help. And she actually saw you and recognized you from your shows and stuff like that. And she was like, I know this guy can be trusted. He's somewhat capable. I'm with Mr. Jones right now. He's about the best thing I can get within the vicinity. So let me try and hook him up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then Mr. Jones, acting on his own accord, tried to like experiment on Barnabas and like get him as like part of the new automatons that he was creating.
Yeah.
Remember, how Warner Cross's automatons were inferior and he was working on like a new prototype. That's what he was trying to do. Like Barnabas was going to be like the first in line of that kind of stuff.
like what are these guys?
Yeah, like the new automatons. Yeah.
Ooh. Glad I signed a
So, yeah.
fake name.
What was
Yeah.
the yo for real? What was the difficulty of me trying to read her face, Madame Foxfleece, in the original session 0 when I tried to
Oh, it would have been
see if
very
she had a game
high.
plan? Oh
Yeah,
damn! I
very
figured. I
high.
was just like, it's like at least a 20 on that one. I was like, oh
Yeah, at least a 20 just to get like a bare sort of minimum there because there
yeah,
were so many
'cause-
things. She was hiding so many things from
Yeah,
you at that
I mean,
time.
she was a leader of like a spy organization herself. So
Yeah,
I was
and
like,
that was
oh,
part of like King's thing to eliminate sort of like threats and stuff like that of people who would find out Eroda Penitentiary. And she was
mm,
also the one who took out Jericho and stuff like that.
yeah,
She was the one who made like the orders and stuff like that, you know, to perpetuate Harper's and prevent them from doing that, to help, you know, try to take it from the inside,
yeah.
and stuff like
Ooh,
that.
weird question. If I
Mm.
never made Madame Foxfleece, who was the character you had in mind for that role?
Uh, it was just gonna be some generic other pro. It was either going to be Mr. Jones or one of the wardens.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's wild.
Okay.
So that just kind of fell
Oh,
into
yeah.
lap.
yeah. It probably would have
Yeah.
been Warden Cross or Warden Buck.
Oh wow.
Filling
Yeah.
that role. Ooh. Cross would have been weird to see in that role, but I feel like it could have definitely been
Yeah,
done and been
Cross
done
was actually one
interestingly.
of the last wardens you guys were originally supposed to fight in, like in my original vision.
I figured.
If
He was
Saria hadn't
supposed to be
intercepted
here.
that note, you guys wouldn't have known. Yeah, stuff like that.
Sticky.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Also, how did you think of everyone's like items like dedicated for them, like when Nine gifted us?
Oh,
Like,
I just like came up with like, okay, what's the most like narratively fitting and like mechanically fun thing that they could have? So like let's take Renani's special weapon for her, for example. Her thing was like, I know that she was like talking in the group chat, talking about like, oh, I'm thinking about like multi-class into something else, and it seemed like she wanted more variety. So I decided to, you know, give that to her, and stuff like that via that sort of elemental bone cleaving great acts of purpose. And I also like tied in the names of stuff like that for like Cage and stuff like that. He's the smart, witty, gimmicky sort of guy. Of
We
course,
take
I've got to
that.
give him the pigments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Barnabas, he's the very swift, sort of sly, very do-gooder sort of thing. So I give him that special ability to take the lethal blow for anyone else, and also like a flying sword because, of course, that's badass.
Oh
And
yeah.
Saria's was actually, you know, like I said, it was half Oberyn, half Tatiana, stuff like that. And I thought that's mechanically and narratively the most fascinating thing you can give because it serves as a direct parallel between Saria and Vorin as well.
Damn.
Ron had a chance to end it with me, but he had to go and be a doofus right at the end.
He really did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if we see him, it's on set.
Renani's always wanted to kill him. Like
Yeah.
The weird part
only
was
reason why Renani wouldn't now
Yeah,
is
I
because
will
she
say
knew
that
Saria
Vorin and
didn't want him to
Theo
die.
did
Yeah.
leave the vicinity. We
Yeah.
don't know their fates yet, so I will not answer any questions on them because, you know, if we ever do something in the future, they may or may not pop up.
Yeah.
yeah.
What
If
was,
honestly,
like-
if he had not fled the moment that he did, and while everyone was rushing, I was gonna confront him to just come with us. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
yeah,
Because Renani, she wanted to kill him the whole time simply because of like the pain he was causing Saria. But since Saria's dead now, she wouldn't kill
Mm,
him because she
really?
Saria didn't
That's
want to kill him.
fascinating.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
she
I
didn't
mean-
kill him.
Sarah has never made any move in that fight, to my memory, like
To attack
against
him or
him.
harm
She's
No,
him
always
she
been
at
didn't.
all,
in
ever.
flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
That's why
and
I was
Vorin
like,
was not like trying to. I think there was part of him that wanted to kill Sari, but not like a hey, like out of like his mindset was like, I want to get the staff. I can if it has to, you know, if I have to kill Sari to do it, that's fine. I could just bring her back when I bring everyone else back. You know, that was
Yeah.
like his mentality.
Yeah.
and it's like I wanted to think that he had like
Oh,
that
great
little
guy.
prick in the back of his mind telling him it's like if there would be any chance for him to even doubt the notion. It's just like because if he's willing to get rid of her, thinking that she can come back. But
Yeah.
then it's like, all right, but at what point do you question yourself? What if he can't?
Yeah.
You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And it's just like because no
Also-
one
Yeah.
had been able to tell him, and like even though Saria tried, that there was just there wasn't
Yeah.
much evidence for himself.
Yeah.
To
Because
think,
he's been
hey,
living his whole life under Oberyn's sort of like promise and whispers. Like
Yeah.
he lived his
Yeah.
entire life
yeah,
doing
it's
that.
like-
And again, I'm not gonna spoil everything, but like, you know, he didn't become like the first choice for Warden for no reason.
yeah, and there was no reason for him to believe that, like, all right, you bring back the dead, because there's revival magic in the game.
Mm.
But in this case, it's like there's no evidence to say that,
Well, the thing was
the
that,
people he
like,
brings back,
it was
he's
like back
not
when
gonna
he
be
was a
the same.
kid, right?
Yeah.
And like even Revivify has like a certain time limit before you can
Yeah.
like, do that. So that was like the whole thing there.
Yeah, and then like those kinds of revival magics, the person comes back, somewhat as they were, however, whatever shape they come in. But in this case, like the staff is like, all right, he can revive them, but there's no
I feel
evidence
like-
to say that who you revive is the person you intended.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be a raise the dead kind of thing. Like it's.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
knows?
he's
Yeah.
just swindled.
Especially after coming back to life. Like I mean, the spell that we found.
Well, because I
Yeah.
feel
It's
like
like
if Oberon could do that, I don't know why he didn't already. To be like, hey, I
exactly.
bring them back. You know I've brought them back. You know I've got your back. Help me out, get the staff. Like, I just feel like he
Ooh.
didn't really have that kind of power. But we didn't really have much of a chance to convince Vorin of that
Ooh.
before.
Strange question for me.
What's up?
Is
Strange answer.
for everyone, for all the other players and whatnot. Did you guys all like just prep any sort of ways to try to convince the kids? I mean, I know like
Yes,
Barnabas
I
had his
did,
own
yeah.
little speech, but it's like
I had a way to I was prepared to convince them last session.
everyone say all your monologues right now.
The
I'd say
moment
That's
that
why,
Renani realized, rolled that whole nat 20 to be able to tell that 9 was the one giving the power. That was the moment she was like, I have to convince 9.
Yeah. That was
I
a
ain't
clutch
my
roll.
monologue. It was all Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
I mean, kids love Winnie the Pooh.
Kids love Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Gotta teach 9 all about Winnie the Pooh now.
Mm-hmm.
Me Carolina's gonna adopt her.
I literally had the thought to do the performance last night at 2 a.m. while I was pacing around my kitchen trying to figure out what I wanted to eat before going to bed.
Damn.
So my ass was I
didn't realize I had you stressed like that. I apologize.
Dude.
I wasn't stressed. I was just thinking of cause I'm thinking about the situation because I do that a lot with campaigns that I'm in. I think about if there's something big happening, I'm like, okay, I have time. What can I do? Right? I'm like, well, we need to convince the kids to fight with us. I'm a performer. I could put on some kind of musical performance to try and help kind of soften the mood a bit for them so it's less scary seeming.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I asked him hey, does the mech have loudspeakers I could use?
Yeah, I see. I
that's
will say that the
also,
way that you approached it would probably be better than a performative dance. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, I was about to I can't tell you how I feel, but I can show you through interpretive dance.
Yeah, no, straight up. You would have done that with disadvantage. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. All right, man, I got a plus 13 then. That's pretty good. But yeah, I was also reminded of a scene for Brutal Legend near the beginning of the game. You have to recruit a bunch of people and you play this sick guitar solo for them. But in the end, he gets thrown by a lot of guards. Whoa, shit! How am I gonna do this? And the head guard had a headset with the microphone on it. He's played it into that, and I'm like, I could do that.
I love
So,
that.
how did everyone feel about their own characters' endings and the like? Of course, we still have the epilogues and stuff like that, which I will have. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting doing Saria's, just say the least. That she
rip my heart out
ascended.
and give it to Lord B.
Oh, don't. I say we all come up with something to make Lottie cry just as much as possible for the epilogue. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I will say
What we told
Saria is gone. She has ascended. She can't just come back for another campaign. And I'm sorry to say that, but the way that things are, I will
But
talk
she's
to you,
canon.
Saria,
I'm kidding.
Lottie. I will talk to you afterwards as regards to the full deeds and stuff like that of becoming a god. But hold on. Let me actually make sure I'm saying this right.
I have to pee really badly, so I need to hop off.
Yeah. So Saria became the fairy queen or the queen of light and led the Sealy court. That is her position right now.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh
So we
my
can
God,
pray to
that's
Saria.
Technically.
Technically, yes, because she
Yeah.
did take up the thing, and if you want Saria to be your patron, possible. So yeah, and I'm gonna say straight up, in my worlds and stuff like that, I'm very much debating whether or not like having like Tantia be replaced by Saria going forward. If like Lottie is
Yes.
okay with that, and I do decide to do it.
Yes. I love it. Yes.
Yeah. Wild, wild.
That's crazy.
I will draw
Having it.
all of the fan art.
and this Ascension actually has a backstory, full played backstory. Oh,
Lord
Yeah.
B Warlock with Saria as his patron.
Yo.
I will also say that depending on how this ended, I was thinking of having Cage join the Harpers.
Yeah.
But because it's ending the way it is with Madame Foxfleece and her sisters. That definitely affected my choice of where I'm gonna take the epilogue.
Yeah.
And as
And we'll
like
have
a
to talk
per
about that to see if it's
Yeah.
like one-on-one or just like all together. I think it's
Yeah,
probably
and-
gonna be better
The
to be
group
on
epilogue.
one-on-one.
yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, Vortex Warp is not one of my favorite spells.
Really?
I actually do not find much use of it most of the time, but this campaign has been the most I've ever used this spell. Just because it's like a lot of the times I would find myself either attacking, but like I didn't realize how much I'd need to like actually dedicate into a more supportive role, and I love being able to do that just to get people where they needed to go.
Yeah.
I do wish that I had Misty Step because I had words to say for like 9, but I realized that like even if I wanted to say them, there's just no way for me to get there in time.
Mhm.
So I was like, the next best thing is here, which is my own sister, and I was like, you're not gonna get protected,
Yeah.
but you get to be the big sister. I'm like,
Yeah.
bet.
I
It
want to
was fitting.
see. I'm curious. Like when we all started this campaign, who here thought was going to live and who was going to die in terms, not just in terms of like playable characters, but like NPCs and the like.
I thought Baltana was gonna die. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just surprised that Beck and Kraylina made it this far.
Hi,
Y'all-
welcome back. I actually have to use the restroom as well, so I'll be right back.
Oh.
Yeah.
We
I'll
can
save
discuss it
that.
amongst
Tomato.
ourselves.
Yeah. Oh man.
Tomato.
Oh yeah.
He's
questions?
Mr. Jalapeno is live on YouTube, bringing in the new saga,
Heyo.
and like so he's been playing the whole other sagas
Yes.
before it drops. So
Yeah. You gonna hop off?
I mean, I was gonna stay on call, but I
Oh,
was just
it's so
gonna,
bad.
it's called
Oh, I was-
multitasking. Tomato.
Yeah. I was confused. I was
Having
confused.
background.
I was like,
I was
I
just letting you
can't-
know.
I can't- I
This
feel like
was-
there was, that conversation was gonna go twice of like, should I open up a tab to open that up? But at the same time, I'm like, my setup is
He's
trying to
on,
fight, not dying.
What song
Your
is this?
damn goodbye.
Yeah.
You're a mentor. I'm not looking
Yeah.
for a friend.
Know what
You
I'm
have no idea how many
Okay, I'm
times
back. So-
I was trying to fit epic into this campaign and all my speeches at the same time as you were.
You're welcome. You're allowed.
Yeah. You were saying though, Chorus?
Uh,
Corvo?
like regarding the question I asked, I'm gonna re-ask it since
Hmm.
Gail just popped back in. When this campaign like started and was like in the midst of starting up, who did you guys think was going to live and die? And not just in terms of like playable characters, but like NPCs as well.
I thought we were all gonna die.
I didn't think
Yeah,
Lila was
back-
gonna die.
Yo,
didn't think he was
that
gonna
was
die?
wild.
Wait, who do you think was gonna die?
What was that, Lottie?
I'm expecting Lila to die.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised
Oh,
Beck
yeah.
and Kraylina lived as long as they did.
Right.
so am I. I'm surprised they made it to the end.
I'm surprised. My boy had his own like. How do you get your own B-side story from all that? I'm like,
For
Yeah,
real
Beck
though,
is like
Besides
one of my
Beck.
favorite NPCs from this campaign.
I
I'm gonna
love
say it
Beck.
straight up.
Yeah,
Beck is
Beck is-
badass.
He fucking
Honestly,
pulled it
Beck
back.
and Voran probably my two favorite characters that I played. Like the top three would probably be like Voran, Beck, and Jacob. And Jacob's only up there because of the accent.
I was gonna say like Jacob didn't really do much, but yeah.
Yeah,
Fault the
If I see
accent.
Jacob, it's on site.
yeah.
It's on site.
It is on site. I'm
Only
throwing
him.
that trident at him.
Yeah.
Everyone else had a sense of like, I feel for you. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to kill you, but not this time for Voran. Jacob, Nah,
No, his bitch ass is
nah,
going.
you
Nah.
did. You
He's
caught.
going.
If
Nah.
we see
He's
you,
going
it's on
straight to
site.
hell.
Yeah.
Still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
Jacob and Voron disappeared, so who knows?
yeah. Oh man, I
I
would have been
can
so
send
happy to beat up King.
both of them.
Oh my god. I
I'm
honestly
coming
like.
for you.
I was somewhat also waiting for like the children to just rise up and do their thing, because
Mhm.
that was like I feel like that was the biggest goal more than just fighting King. It's just like fighting King was a result of, hey, we need to interrupt the ritual,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but it's like everything hinted at we need to convince the children that they are more powerful than he is. Like,
Yeah,
What if we
Go
started
ahead.
just like
Yeah.
chanting the fucking ritual ourselves after King
because like the
stopped?
thing was that like
Yeah.
as like if like King was able to get something without like a major threat, like Barnabas, I cannot emphasize enough how much of a good move, even though it may not have seemed like it at the time, Barnabas was to
Mm.
get right up close to King, because like his thing was to like
Yeah.
siphon power away from the kids if there was like no major threat near him.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But since Barnabas was like almost always next to him, he had to like put a momentary hold on stuff. It's like, all right, I got to take care of this. I got to put a
See,
stop to this.
I clocked that early on, the way that you presented the like when he was committing the ritual,
Yeah,
and then you said straight up that
Yeah,
Nine
he's
and the kids for some reason just started to look more weakened, and I'm like, oh, he's draining their freaking powers for
Yeah.
Godhood.
yep,
And it's like, honestly, that was like part of what I wanted to tell them, because it's like, how is this dude like he's like, to Cage, King is everyone who's ever bullied him, who chooses to push small people like him down
mhm,
because their insecurity can't give them the chance that
exactly.
someone else is like stronger than them. Like,
Yeah,
the thought of the children being stronger, he can't let them know that. And yet
exactly.
every time he did, he only ever hurts them for fear. It's
You
like
have
he
just
treat
you've understood it perfectly.
yeah, because it's like
Like King is
everything
like
he
the
says.
classic textbook fucking like he is indeed very
Megalomaniac,
powerful.
yeah. Yeah,
He could
yeah.
have like soloed Loth straight up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he is at the end of the day just a classic textbook narcissistic abusive POS that
Megalomaniac
so many,
leech,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
that's the one of the reasons that like Renati, like on that Nat 20, I gave her that information and described it the way that I did, because like
Yeah.
when you encounter a being of that power, your mind goes to so many places. But for someone like Renati, she knows like the
Yeah.
Yeah.
psychology of a man like that. She knows
Yeah.
like full well. I've
You
dealt with
real
people like you before. I'm gonna sit you down. Like I know what's
Yeah.
up.
yeah, that's what I was honestly, that's partly why I kept wanting, like, I wanted to enlarge Renani too. It's just like real real game knows real.
God bless
Yeah, real game
Renati,
knows real. Yeah.
honestly,
like
just
Renani,
for existing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like he always had this thing of like, he needed to make a show of everything. He needed to make sure that the children know that he considers them as tools.
Mhm.
And it's like,
It's-
that's like the biggest bluff. It's like, nah, dude, nah, I don't care. Like, you're the definition of powerful and not strong at all. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
mentally,
strength
you
came
could
from
break
others.
it. Exactly. It's like, you are so strong, yet you still need tools. You say you
Yeah.
can kill them at any time, and yet you never do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And yet, for some reason, all-powerful King needs the help of these children, or at least their power, to use a 10th level spell. Something's
11th.
up. 11th level spell, right? It's like, something's up. Ain't no
Yeah.
way.
Like even his major flex of destroying the rings of wish, he had to steal and siphon the power away from
Yeah.
Nine in order to do that. And keep
Yeah.
in mind, Nine did that with 2 broken legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 broken legs. Still
Yeah.
cast 9th level.
Yeah, she straight up by accident cast a 9th level fireball and obliterated 2
Yeah.
jackals with 2 broken legs.
Would
She's
the
powerful.
Yeah.
when
I will
I
say,
thought she tried to cast like some sort of barrier on herself from the
oh no, she just shielded up her
tried to-
hands and
yeah,
accidentally
I
did
realized
that.
that's what just
Yeah.
happened. I was like, oh wait.
And speaking of like for
I-
show, this shit was televised to the entire prison.
Yeah.
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 Everyone saw
So
King
everyone
die,
saw.
and lol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of King, I want to know, like, what are y'all's opinions on King? How did he perform as a villain for y'all?
I liked him.
I
a
liked
lot.
them as a villain,
He was
yeah.
good. Yeah, he was very performative.
I think he was good. Yeah. Yeah. And
He
it's
did a
like
good job building tension.
You have the
Mhm.
talk and the umph to back up like his
Mm.
power.
yeah, like you have the classic villain of like who's just a megalomaniac, narcissist, and all that good stuff. But he actually was dangerous, which made him even scarier because it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's like he hit it. He hit his insecurities well, but they definitely were loud. So
Is he
it's like,
actually that height?
Yes.
yeah,
Like, my whole concept
Wow.
behind King was like, what if a level 20 adventurer went bad? That was like the whole concept behind
fuck,
it.
he was level 20.
Yeah, he was level 20.
Oh,
Like, I think his whole total HP was like 300 to 350, and he had an AC of 17. And like his cane attack was like 3d8 or 12 or something like that. He was crazy powerful. And the reason why I made him that powerful was the possibility of Loph coming in, because like I knew that if
Yeah.
like solo on either one of them would be pretty tough, but if they were put together, it would actually make the fight a little bit easier to have them both on the board.
Yeah, and honestly, it even plays more into like his insecurity. Like in my view, that he needed the automatons, Jones and Buck, to come in there, because like
Yeah.
he made a whole show of like, oh, you're gonna fight us, you're gonna fight me, but and then still needed an entire entourage to weaken us. And then it's like technically he didn't even do much to everyone else until midway into the battle, and until someone got
Yeah.
close, which was Barnabas, which
Which took the
shows just
shit
how
out of
much
me.
he really needed not to.
Yeah, he almost killed Barnabas straight up.
Yeah.
Like multiple times. It was really close.
Yeah,
like
I
when he
didn't
was like
get
kicking down
silvery
Barnabas on that bridge,
barbs.
I was scared.
Yeah, and there was I don't even know if Cortis was planning on just wailing on King once he had like the mech, right?
My original plan, no, not with the mech, because the mech didn't
That's
have.
what I-
The mech had 100 and something HP, which is a lot, but
Yeah.
like I'm still
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah. Wait.
My original plan was to order the automatons, the ones that could get to just fucking just belt him, just shoot him with everything they had, which is what I ended up doing in the end. But I
with
had
90
I had
damage,
I had a back pocket escape plan, which wasn't even an escape plan. I was gonna polymorph myself into a T-Rex if things got really bad.
T-Rex or giant ape is my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, if he didn't have that entourage, we had more of a chance to beat him, even if Lolth didn't come in.
Oh, yeah.
And that's something as a DM that I'm definitely gonna have to learn, because I had a 250 HP one and she got taken out like twice.
Yep.
Turns.
That's why I buffed him up.
Yeah.
He resisted
Yeah.
my pit pushing.
This freaking guy.
Yeah, why did you think I may put so many automatons on the map?
Yeah. Honestly, it's such a good way to.
Yeah. Was this final fight good for y'all? Did y'all have fun?
Fucking yeah, we did.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm still sad about like Saria.
Yeah. It was a damn shame, because like
be immortalized forever.
If there was
Yeah.
any time in this campaign where I had teared up.
Yeah,
did
I
everyone
was
at least
crying.
cry?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was almost
I
crying.
sobbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sobbing. If anything.
Yeah. I unsubscribed to my emotions for a bit.
I think
Just like,
because
ah.
because Sarah came back at the end, I stopped sobbing so much. I was like, oh, well,
Yeah.
she's left.
Yeah, she's she's dead but ascended, if that makes sense.
YouTube.com/Corvo Apollo.
Oh god.
Sorry, what?
You call up my favorite character. I'm unsubscribing from your YouTube channel, youtube.com/
Oh my god.
Apollo,
Can't
and
believe
TV/.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Rebozo.
I'm
Can't-
taking my 250
Can't
back.
not like this.
I fell off.
You're about to rip me apart like that one book I read. I couldn't even come back to the series for a bit.
Yeah.
I was too attached.
But honestly, this is like a fairly happy ending, all things considered.
Yeah. I was hoping, but wasn't expecting a happy ending.
Not for
Yeah.
Lord B.
And
Oh yeah,
fitting-
Lord B.
He saw his
My
epilogue.
heart hurts so much for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I know.
It's gonna be interesting to play him, like, see what he's doing in the epilogue.
I mean,
And Vorin too.
You don't need to be a cleric or a paladin to worship someone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it seems. Well, the thing is, like, nobody else, like, in the game knows,
Mhm.
like, that's what happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't know that Saria ascended. They think she's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could make herself known.
Yeah.
If she wants to.
I'm still cooking. I'm still cooking for epilogue.
Yeah, that's something we're gonna have to chat about because like I don't know for Saria specifically. I don't know how that's going to work.
Oh.
Like I don't know like how it may have to be solo specifically for Saria.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can see like how you know Barnabas, Cage, and Renati could be in the same session, but Saria, that's tricky.
I'll give you my notes and then
I feel like it
I'll
could still
just
be
sit and watch.
Yeah.
yeah, and I feel like it could still be like more narrative anyway, because a lot of it is like if
Yeah,
it's
I'm
an
probably
epilogue
not for
session,
the
I'm not
epilogue. I'm probably not going to be busting out like new maps and stuff like that. It's going to be very
exactly.
casual,
And I'm
like
not
very
expecting, like,
reminiscent of like Session Zero sort of stuff.
yeah. Nor am I
Like
expecting
wrapping
like,
up little loose ends, you know, seeing like what Renani and Karelina doing, seeing
Yeah.
what Becca Baltana doing, see what kind of Becca Baltana, I don't know what they're gonna be doing.
Roll.
That's gonna be a very interesting
Each other.
relationship.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Beck
There's
is a
gonna be a
new
host.
man.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna
Mhm.
go adventure together. If I had to take a guess, I
Yeah.
mean, Valtana is definitely a woman of action. Beck became a man
Oh,
of
yeah.
action.
Oh
They're
my
fucking-
god.
They're going out and doing shit. Whatever that shit may
For
be,
real.
I don't know, but they're not gonna be living a quiet life. That's for sure.
I
Yeah.
also just realized, like, Renani and freaking Kralina. And I'm not saying that like Cage is dumping his sister onto someone else. It's more
Wow.
of just like,
I mean, we
he-
still have to find our families.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
But,
also
like,
You
like,
have their locations
Like
now of what's
Renani
left.
doesn't plan to just like
Take
instantly
your
go
girlfriend
home
to meet your parents.
no,
and
yeah,
not do
for
anything
sure.
for the next 10 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But for Cage, he's always been searching for a way to let her live her life, right?
Mhm.
And he's always worried about like, in his mind, he convinced himself that he's worried that if he separates from his sister would be worried about how he would be every time.
Mm.
But the truth is, that's pretty much exactly how he felt, and he didn't
Yeah.
know how she felt anyway. It's just like, if anything, he just
I mean, Renani was ready to kick Cage off to go with for him to go with Nadia.
Nadia.
So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
she was ready to like force him to finally live his own life and not
yeah. And so it's like
Yeah.
it's hilarious the way that it kind of just fits that both of them felt the same way.
Yeah.
yeah.
Of like
Mhm.
we're twins, quote unquote, and we're
Yeah.
sisters, but we also both know that we need to live each other's life. And
Yeah.
then Karelina and Renani having each other is such a not a weight off his shoulder, but more
Yeah.
of just like a peace of mind for him,
Mm.
where it's just
Yeah.
like she finally gets to have that chance, and
Yeah.
then he'll work it out with Nadia. I said, listen, people need allies, spies need allies. Come on, networking, ayo.
Yeah.
Hey man, I can do all kinds of spy work as a performer.
Yeah, I wonder what Barnabas
yo.
is going to be doing in his
Yo,
epilogue.
I'm
That's going to be
curious,
very
too.
interesting. Because like he's got nothing left. He's got like a lot of trauma, and he's now part of like a secret spy organization. Like people were searching for Barnabas because he was of like notable reputation before his admission in a Rhoda penitentiary. So it's going to be very interesting to see like is he going to return to the circus life? Is he going to be like on a microphone saying, "Hey, this is what happened"? Is he going to be like announcing his like Harper stuff, which probably not going to go well with Nadia? But
No Harper announced.
it's going to be very interesting.
What if you were
I
to write
mean-
a work of fiction about the events of a fictitious prison with fictitious characters? And
I mean, that could work.
a play, if you
Oh
will,
my God,
into a play. Get the scream.
Yeah.
When
I think Jericho's gonna be looking over that shoulder and make sure you don't divulge too much information.
Yeah,
but
listen,
he's going Argyle.
most
He's
people don't
turning
even know
into
the
Argyle.
Harpers are even real, man. I don't even have to put
Yeah.
them in the book. I can make them the
True.
Falcons. You know.
I was
Yes.
also gonna be like, "Now listen,
True.
nobody expects the circus
that book
group
would
to
sell
be...
millions. Just saying.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
buy one.
Mhm.
We have our main antagonist, the Emperor.
Yeah.
King is played as Thing. What?
Mm-hmm.
Also, no one expects a troubadour to be or an acrobat to be a spy.
Yeah. I have a question. What was
answer.
y'all's favorite moments from this campaign?
Well,
Let's start with Gail.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll start like down the line from like left to right. I'll come back to you. Sarah, yeah. I mean Lottie.
Lord B.
Lord B, just Lord B, his
Lord
entire
B.
existence.
Yep, him existing.
Improved
The
every
fact that I
single
can
visit.
put, was it poison into a slime and it turned into a thing. That was like,
A scorpion.
Yeah. Because like that slime's whole thing was like it would like absorb like and like take form of like whatever it could. Because like it's like original thing. It was originally hostile and stuff like that because it was like scared. And it would try to take like blood or like try to suffocate it to the point where it could find like a sharp rock and like cut like the corpse and then take its form. But since like somebody willingly gave it substance, it became friendly.
Yeah, I think it was Sarah and I gave him like blooded bits of ourselves.
yeah.
Yeah.
Give him my blood.
I
Lord
forgot
Blood.
about my blood.
Yeah, me too.
What about
Lord-
you,
yeah,
Sky?
Outside of the entire last session, because that was just fate, God,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
giving us
Yeah.
granting us a victory. Probably just when the group was just like together, engaging in like tomfoolery or
Yeah,
other
I
just
agree.
shenanigan
Honestly,
activities, because like we really like it was a little not shaky at the start because like none of us really knew. I mean, Kendra and I knew each other, but Barnabas and Sarah didn't know anybody else in the party until like other NPCs showed up. But like we really kind of like evolved together. Like you could really see like the bonds and friendship grow as the sessions went on, as we got to know each other better and like adventured.
Yeah.
So probably
silly
that.
moments. But
Just
I'd have to say
sharing
that's mine
shenanigans.
too. The
Really? Any
little
particular moments that stand out for you?
Barnabas's cooking.
Yo, facts. Both times.
Probably when we first got to the barracks and Queso like scribbling on the wall, like the amount of days that
Oh my god.
Oh,
what
that was a
his
good
name?
moment. Well, yeah.
Jamie,
yeah.
Jamie was here.
Throwing hands for Kraylina on the first night.
When
That
enemies
was
to
great.
lovers on that part.
Enemies
Yeah,
to
I love
lovers,
enemies to lovers,
enemies
so
to
it
friends,
was
friends to
great.
lovers.
Yeah. I mean, Jamie's gonna get an employee of the life.
I'm
Oh yeah,
so
he's gonna have to get his own statue.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
What about you, Tomato?
It's hard to decide. I would say two different ones. One, in terms of like party and character. One is like in terms of a party. Honestly, table chemistry is just such a good thing and a hard one to come by. And I think not only just our characters, but also just like us, being able to just again mess around and do our things. But it's also like I feel like each of us managed to gain our own level of momentum, and it would lead up to our own little moments where it was just we're just comfortable enough to be in each other's beat of like, all right,
yeah, you got this. You know, this is your moment. Take your moment, brother.
Exactly. And it's like it's just fun, you know? It's hard to do that a lot because I've had parties where it's just quiet, and even in the long term one, it's just like quiet sometimes. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because everyone is always like thinking. But in terms of things just happening and to try things just to push a story forward, it is one of my favorite and I think the luckiest instances for things to just line up as people, because it is just so much fun telling a story and like coming together as characters, both in like mechanic, being able to play the characters and like using whatever abilities and weapons that you have just to look cool, do all the things that you want to do, like just present your character and show and tell, and it's just all in good fun. And then in character, I would say overall is just Cage finding his purpose, because I honestly came at this being like, all right, he was a spy, he doesn't really have a goal other than like once he commits revenge, he doesn't really know from there. And I think that was the path I set him on, where it's just find your purpose. But everything that happened from Renani's backstory, and then leading up to her being Sune's descendant, as well as him being challenged to follow Lolth, because he was on the verge of having to rely on her and even becoming her subject. That wasn't on the that was not off the table at all. But as they kept going, even until he found Mama, until like everything leading up to those little moments was just him finding more and more reasons to get attached to Soon. And then it's just like the payoff of finally getting an audience with Madame Foxfleece, and everything just making full circle of like him understanding what it is he's doing here, why they're all here, and like there was nothing left to chance. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, fuck, I love that. I can't. I'm losing it.
Yeah. Is everyone feeling satisfied? Like how like on a scale of 1 to 10, how's the campaign going?
Oh, fucking 10, man.
10.
Solid 10.
Okay, thank God.
This is your first time DMing a campaign. You fucking killed it, knocked out of the park with this one.
Honestly, it's my first time DMing a full campaign, full stop. Yeah, in terms of like preparation of what I had before this, I just watched like a bunch of Dimension 20 and watched like a bunch of videos to see like, you know, I feel like I could run something like that. And, you know, well, there are some things I would definitely want to perfect like mechanically and stuff like that, but like narratively and stuff like that, I'm very happy with how things turned out. I think you guys, you know, really enjoyed it.
Dude, that shit's what I'm trying to strive for, man. I'm like, you set a bar for me. I'm like, shit, I want to go there.
I want to do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm just very happy about it.
Yeah. It makes me very happy to hear people such high praise, because like honestly, like there were some moments where it's like, I don't feel like this is good, and then I hear guys like, oh, it's a 10 out of 10. It's like, are my standards a little bit too high? Have I said something too high for myself?
There hasn't been a time where I wasn't like, it wasn't that great. Like it's been good the whole time.
Oh, thank God.
I had fun to the point where I was like, bro, I felt like I was like, oh, bro, did I step in too far into like a high party? What the fuck? Because I mean, it definitely made me want to step up my game in terms of exploring emotions and like deeper narratives. So I gotta thank you for that one.
Oh. Yeah, it's definitely like this was a lot of work, but it definitely was a great learning experience, and I would love to do it again. But I need a little bit of a break.
Oh yeah, totally deserve a break, dude.
Fucking
you went.
Like I've been doing like for context, it takes around like 5 to 10 hours just to plan one session.
Yeah.
And prepare for all of that. And I've been doing that on top of like doing VTubing for like 10 to 20 hours a week, full-time student, and a part-time job as well, along with my other IRL responsibilities. I need a little bit of a relaxation period from DMing.
Whenever you're
just like a week or two, you know.
You let us know. But
like I will say, and I will say, and I've said this plenty of times before, the next major project that I am like working on right now is a D&D PvP tournament. Sorry?
No, I was just excited.
I thought Lottie said something.
Oh, my bad.
I said yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that's my major next sort of project that I definitely want to line up and do. It's going to be for a charity thing and stuff like that. There are some people I need to contact for it, because like I plan like a bunch of like different rewards and stuff like that. Like my goal for it is become like a charity event that's like a week long, like sort of like boot camp, virtual boot camp for like VTubers and stuff like that. And yeah, there's a lot of things I got planned for it, but I'm gonna take just a few days off. Gonna relax a little bit.
Yeah. And like I said, you really did set a bar for me.
Oh.
That I honestly like, because I'm about to be an incoming DM for
Hey,
our Monday
nice.
group, and I'm like, I'm just like, I've never DM'd a full campaign. I've only ever DM'd like one shots and whatnot, and I was like, even if it's a module, I'm just like, oh shit, I feel like I just owe it to myself.
Well, fun fact, this was inspired by a module, already pre-existing module.
Ayo?
Yeah, that's what I was
I
figuring. Is what it was gonna be when he first like pitched. I'm like, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I know that module. I never played it.
Yeah,
But, like,
it's,
heard
I
of it.
don't remember the title of it, but it was like a thing, like it was a prison in the Underdark, and like you had to like escape the Underdark, and I
Yeah.
just heavily modified that. I don't even remember
Yeah.
the thing I
Yeah.
modified it from, because like because like in terms of like the similarities, from what I'm aware of, prison in the Underdark, that's pretty much it. That's
Yeah.
Yep.
where the similarities start and end, to my knowledge.
Yep. Yeah. Escape the Underdark.
Yeah.
No.
I will
That's
say that
straight
like.
in.
Yeah, I would say like to any first time DMers and stuff like that, I will say that a prison is it's very cliche, but it's unironically one of the best sort of ways to kind of like introduce yourself from like building perspective, because like a
Yeah.
prison has like all of the pre-existing like social systems and stuff like that, and like laws and stuff like that, but on a much smaller scale.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot
Of
easier
like
to
the politics
manage.
stuff like that.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Because you don't have to worry about the entire map of the Underdark, which is vast. But
yeah.
it's like, you know, if the people like, it's everything that you need in one place.
Hmm.
I hope the gay spiders are doing all right. Another Lolstead.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the gay spiders. I'm not gonna lie.
I really
Man,
thought
I
about because
hope
like they
they're
said
doing
they
okay.
would spread the word to
Here's
the
the canon
grapevine.
ending for them. They got married and
Yay!
they're living their own little happy lives, hunting down little creatures of the Underdark. They're just chilling.
I'm so
Yeah, and I
happy
was
for
thinking
them.
because like I know they said they'd spread the word to the grapevine to the centers that like were planets. And I was like, can I call them? Can I do that?
They found Jacob.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
It's just like I had that in the back pocket. I wasn't expecting much of it. Also, I need to say something real quick. Just
What's up?
For someone in my chat, ESL English Second Language ESL moment. Talking about like favorite campaign moments. Kind of hard to decide either Lord be knocking people up in one turn.
Oh my god,
or
yes.
killing his
I
inner
saw that in the chat.
I was
Listen,
you
our
be
word
knocking
mag dump.
people out, not
Lord
knocking
B was
people
kind of a
up.
badass. I'm not gonna lie.
Lord B fucked, pun intended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Lord B.
And now
Lord
his mental
B.
state is
What
fucked
a
up
guy.
because
Lord
the
badass.
person who saved him, he couldn't save himself.
I know.
He'll do
But
it.
hear me out, okay?
Mhm.
So
What's
Renani
that?
exists because she was
Mhm.
the child of a god and another person,
Sune.
okay? Yep.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yo.
you
Yeah.
ski
Yeah,
as
yeah,
A,
yeah.
eh?
Where
Who
you
knows?
going with
That's something we'll figure out
this?
in the epilogue.
You
Yeah.
never romanced him. You said for the godhood.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I see.
I'm in it. I'm into
I see. Turns out
Oh,
Lord
man.
B pregnant.
And
Oh
That
my
would
god.
be
He
amazing. in the
probably
notes
could
somewhere.
actually. He
That's
probably
what
could
I'm
in
Probably
saying.
slime.
Listen, my brain is already justifying that fact. I'm
I mean,
just
he's
like,
yeah,
good.
gonna
it's
happen.
not even
What's-
pregnancy stage. It's just mitosis.
Yeah.
What's the one Arnold movie where he got pregnant? Had a kid.
Oh my goodness.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I don't
Damn it, I
remember.
didn't look that up. I saw the movie once when I was a
It
little
just-
kid. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. Hang on.
I just wake up and there's a tiny Lord B running around with a
Peter
regular
B.
sized Lord B.
Serious ponytail. What?
Junior.
Yeah.
It was Junior.
Oh man, that's gonna be a wild epilogue for him. Honestly,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting so much like character growth for a lot of
Mm.
these NPCs,
Yeah.
and the fact
Yeah.
that they get to have their moments is just such a treat.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
I was struggling. That's like one of the main things I was just struggling. Was like I got to make these NPCs like memorable and have like their own little stuff. Like for Beg, Jericho. Like I think I did decent on some of them. I feel like some of them could have been fleshed out. Like Jericho, I feel like could have been fleshed out. Mama, I feel like it could have been fleshed out.
I think you're allowed to not have fleshed them because they weren't as prominent in the
Yeah.
campaign as the other ones. They would never have had
Yeah.
time to get fleshed out like that.
True.
Exactly.
True.
Like honestly, I didn't even expect them to get fleshed out. Anyone who did get a flesh out is such a bonus to me
Hmm.
because it's like I genuinely do not really expect that kind of a thing to happen. So when it does, it's just such an appreciated just like a bonus. It just
Yeah.
adds more. So again, thank you for that. And I feel like they got, even if they didn't really get fleshed out, they did exactly what they need. Like they got to express exactly what they needed to express.
Hmm.
Mama's my favorite. What?
Mama was pretty cool. Like I wish I
was
explored her
sexually
character a
attracted
bit
to your
more.
mother.
She's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Jericho's like, why
I
you
wish
want
to
to
ask
fuck my
her
mama?
Because she's hot,
That's
bitch.
the
Get out the
best thing I
way.
heard. That's the best thing Renani could think of to meet her.
I mean, it worked. It
And it
worked.
wasn't even sex. She was just like, I find your mother sexually attractive and I would like to ask her on a date.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah. I love the way it
Didn't
fell
get
into
the
place.
date though.
Yeah. I also love the fact that it fell into place of just like Renani and Cage having
Yeah.
someone in their past know that they knew as Mama.
Yeah, we were like,
So when-
Yeah.
listen, but they said mama. We were like, mama?
Yeah, huh? Mama?
I'm like, no relation. Like I made up Mama and like the
Mama?
gangs and stuff like that way before even session 0
Yeah.
started.
It just fell into place.
It was like
oh,
a
you have
complete
two wives.
coincidence, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, Mama. You know Mama? She's here?
Mama?
Oh, here's
Yeah,
another
'cause-
question. In terms of plot twists, who here like out of all y'all's, which is y'all's favorite? Who wants to start?
I gotta
I
think.
don't know.
Oh man. Oh man. It's hard to say.
I don't really.
Um
I don't know how many plot twists there, because I don't know what this plot was supposed to be like to begin with. So I don't know what the plot twists really are, aside from like, 9 was captured. Vorn is a
Well, there were a
fucking
few plot
psychopath.
twists in terms of like, King, Fox Fleece being King's daughter. That was one.
Yeah.
okay,
Uh,
yeah,
that
that
was
one definitely
shocking.
caught
That was
me.
shocking for us.
Yeah.
That definitely caught
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, the plot twist of Vorn having being a guard and becoming a warden and stuff like that. There was the plot twist of the children being of like King and Love's like actual descendants. There was a
Yeah.
plot twist of like Renani being a direct descendant of Sune as well.
Yeah.
That's a
There
good
was the
one.
Yeah.
plot twist of Buck being the murderer of Cage's and Renani's
good.
family.
Yeah. I think honestly, out of all those, it's hard to choose. Can I just put them into a basket?
You could.
I like them all.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
It's
I
mainly
think
me
mine
asking so I
being
can get some
captured.
feedback on.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I
Sorry?
think they all just
I think mine being captured was like one of the like, oh,
Oh yeah, that
biggest
one ripped
moments.
me.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you call that a thing, but
Who got captured?
9.
9.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Nine.
nine.
That
Yeah,
very-
that was not
Rolling
even
a nat
intended. Like
one
I
stealth
just
check.
needed to roll a stealth roll, and I'm just like, okay, anything but a nat one, and if she's good, she would be a little trouble from this range. But like, I rolled a nat one. That literally, like I said before, like I had to write a good 20 to 40% of like the ending campaign
Yeah.
because she got caught. Because that meant that you guys, there was a warpath from that point on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like there was no way you guys could stuff around and be sneaking and stuff like that, which is why you guys couldn't like 1v1 Buck, Jones, stuff like that.
I mean, more than that, me as a player, I was just like, hell no. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. It really upped the stakes though, and it made
Yeah,
things
it
very
really did.
interesting
Yeah, we really had to
when
kick
like
it into
King used them
gear
as
and-
leverage.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
So
9 just came in. Go ahead.
well, it's because like we were taking it kind of slow, really covering our tracks, making sure that we were being
Mhm.
sneaky about it. And for the most part, like they knew we existed. But they
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
know what we were doing at any given at any real
Who was
given
doing
time.
it and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, Foxley says she knew, so I guess she knew, but she was also kind of.
Well,
taking
she
the
knew,
other
but
side.
she didn't let the other people know because
Yeah,
she
she
wanted
was-
this to happen.
But then after that, it's like, okay, well now we kind of have to kick it in gear and get shit moving because now we got like, that's it, game over. Like we need to go now and like do this.
Yeah. Yep.
But I got to go because that's about to be the last song until the new saga comes out.
Oh,
So
Fair enough.
I
will
gotta go
also
and get
gotta
something
step
to eat
up.
as well. You guys have a
Yep.
fun time. Just as a little heads
Send
up,
me the link.
can you guys like as soon as like you are able, send me what you want to do, like your epilogue and stuff like that. Feel free to drop into the group chat and like collaborate with each other in case you want to do something together or DM me
Yeah.
privately. But just something so I can get an idea. Next week is going to be a no-go. Again,
Oh, yeah.
I just need 1 or 2
Yeah.
weeks off.
Yeah,
take
Yeah,
your
dude.
time, take
I
your
mean,
time.
I'll use that week
Yeah.
to freaking spam the chat with my ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
you see how
it
word
has
wally
been
I
an
get.
absolute blast. I'm so glad that I met y'all, and man,
Yes.
this has been a
Can't
fun
wait to
ass
learn
campaign.
more.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wait,
Hey,
one more
Yeah.
thing.
Not just
One
like
more thing.
campaigns,
What's up,
but
what's up, what's up,
more
what's up?
things in general.
I've already mentioned it to you, Corvo, but I'm planning on finishing off a one shot for all of us to play with the characters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
And Corvo gets to have his own character.
Let's go.
I-
I'm in.
Honestly, I have 2 characters in mind that I, well, technically 3. 2 of them from this campaign and 1 for my own little thing. And, I'll get back to you on that.
I'm in.
It'll take a while because I'm hand drawing everything and hand making everything because
Oh my God.
I'm a widow, so
I mean,
Yeah,
from like
well.
your maps and stuff like that?
I'm making everything.
Everything.
I love it.
Alright.
I am
Tokens.
so
It's
down.
more of an experience type thing, like
Yeah.
a full-on experience one
I
shot,
see.
Oh, I'm in. Yeah.
rather than
Let's
a
go.
fighty thing.
So like a one shot,
No,
do you
I'm
mean
in.
like a campaign that's supposed to be one off or like just one session?
I mean, it could end up being 2. I don't know, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Or-
depends
or
on
I was
the
just
curious.
shenanigans.
I'm in.
it's
I'm in
like
for
a
the heavy
small
roleplay.
adventure, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna DM you the 3 people that I'm actually interested in playing. Hold on one second because this may affect how epilogues turn out.
Heck yeah.
Is this gonna be
Yeah.
canon?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I was gonna wait until all the epilogues are done because that's how it would start,
Yeah.
you know.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
gonna
So
hop
no.
off because
Yeah.
like
Go,
the new
Gail,
song
do
is
song,
literally
do
it's
song.
it's
Yeah, you're good, you're good, you're
literally
good.
it's a
Yeah.
song.
Do
I
your
gotta-
Bye.
I gotta
song.
go.
Bye. I'm
Bye,
gonna
Gail.
end my stream
Bye. Go
here.
in. Go in.
Bye.
But,
I'm gonna end my
yeah.
stream here. We can keep
Okay,
talking.
so I
I'm-
just
Do
DM'd
that.
I'm
Lottie
also
about
gonna
that.
end.
All
Yeah.
right, see you later. Thanks for showing up.
Bye-bye.
It's been a damn pleasure. Good night, you guys. See you guys in the epilogue. Bye.